Let's get this shit started.
Right, for real.
We done got spiraled.
Hell yeah, we in this bitch. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for checking us out last week. Y'all had our numbers up, and we feel like y'all missed us.
Right, yeah, that was love for
And,
real.
We missed
You was
y'all
busting.
too.
We
I
missed y'all
so much.
Definitely.
And this is Cashews.
It's your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamond.
And it's your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
We back in
every
the bitch.
motherfucking week.
Every board.
Every board. God damn it. Let's kick this shit off.
Let's do it.
And I like to hear everything going good with my people. I had a wonderful day yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Cashews that's nuts. And usually we celebrate millennial. It's vintage
era.
shit. But this time, I just wanted to switch it up just a little bit. In Tennessee, they have a law that if you get into a drunk driving accident, you are required, if that person you kill, you are required to pay child support for their children.
That's
Wow.
It's not crazy.
That's not crazy.
You
That's
killed their parent.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's kind of crazy, but I like it.
I agree.
yeah, that's wild.
Compensate my children for
Absolutely.
taking my
Yeah,
life. How y'all feel about that?
I agree. I totally agree. I think it's justified. I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. If you choose to go out there and do some stupid shit like that,
Yeah, you should have to pay the consequences.
Yeah,
That's fire.
you deserve to replace, nothing could ever replace a parent, but you know what I mean?
That
Help the
financial
other
income
parent
does
out.
matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
you
what?
need to be doing that.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
need
And
to
you
be
just
doing
changed the
So
course
how
of their
does
life.
that work though? Does it go off of like your income or like how they're living? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this nigga kid is a millionaire? You know what I'm saying? It's just
Well,
like
you only can do what you can do.
I think it would
Okay,
be
okay.
based like regular child
Off of
support.
your-
It would
okay.
be based off your income. But shit, they might come up. 'Cause
You know what?
little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little Timmy, them, they been in the hood. This white bitch done hit they ass. We
And that's only in Tennessee?
Right now, it's only in
They need to do
Tennessee.
that everywhere.
They need to do it everywhere.
Like, for real.
They starting to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
Accountability.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I wonder how would that work. You know, I like detail. I wonder how would that work if it's like both parents would it go to like a fund or something? You know what I'm saying? Like how would the kids get it? Or maybe like probably like the guardian.
It
It's
would
gonna
just
be month to
whoever-
month.
Yeah.
You gonna take care of this kid.
That's fire though. No,
you got
ass.
you got a new child.
Yeah.
That well, what?
Basically.
And it's crazy. Like, I wonder, like, the person paying it, like, do you hate the child? Like, I hate
You
the
have.
child.
I mean, you can't though. You
Well,
took their parent. From
you
them.
did it.
Hate yourself.
But
You know
then
shit,
it's
yes.
I can see some people holding
like, I
grudges,
fucking hate you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
but
saying? Like,
you're really mad at yourself more than
Right.
anything.
Disappointed.
That
in
and you
yourself,
know
yeah.
what too? I don't think they should like. It's kind of good. It's a double-edged sword because it's like now they know where they live and stuff like that. So like you say, if they do get mad, what's stopping them from killing? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
you
not
killed my
just the
mom.
same-
I'm gonna kill you.
There you go,
Hopefully,
you know what
it
I'm
will
saying?
deter a lot of people from doing it because for the rest of my life, now I have to be in
Deal-
debt.
you're in
You
debt
know what I
with a
mean?
person,
Like
yeah.
for. Or at
And you
least
better
till
hope
they're
they ain't
18.
like
Right.
6 or 7 or something.
Yeah.
But you locked
Oh,
in for
man.
some.
Or 2 or 3. It's
Newborn.
like, man,
You know what I'm
newborn.
saying?
I don't even pay child support for my own kids.
Exactly. I just got off child support.
Right. Dang.
Start that shit back over.
What?
The night you get off child support, you start
Start
celebrating
all
by
over
drinking.
again, man.
So I wonder would it
If
be
they go to
worse
college, it's
consequences
alright.
though?
That's even
Because you know
longer.
with normal child support, niggas just don't work and just be MIA and shit.
I
Like,
think it's
what
gonna
you
be-
think
I
they would
think it
take?
works
they're gonna be-
exactly the same way.
They would-
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think they would
become
be
a child-
stricter.
They would
yeah.
try to find the person's
Right.
heart. Yeah,
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
That's
And-
good.
Because
I
that's
like
murder.
that
It's still
law.
murder attached
If
to
you,
it. So
if
it's
your
like-
ass get out of jail too, pay the shit. 'Cause,
Oh, right. You
you
definitely
gotta
go
do
to
some
jail.
time.
Don't
Yeah.
they take like
What's that?
licenses and stuff on child support?
Yeah.
and
Hell
stuff like
yeah.
that?
But you
Man,
know what?
Your
Depending on
license
how
probably
long,
already going with that DUI. That's the least of your worries.
but you know what? Depending on how long you gone, you might miss out on paying most of
Oh,
it.
you crazy.
Have you ever
Look,
heard of arrears?
Restitution.
Have you
It's
heard of
going to
arrears?
sit in this. And they go,
Yeah.
right,
You gonna
you
have
go on
to
this
pay that shit
website
eventually.
and you going to see negative how much money you owe.
Okay.
Because in real life, you know what I'm saying?
Because that happens in real child
It's
With
support.
gonna
those,
turn into
it
garnishment.
be accidental.
And they gonna take
so
that
it's
shit.
not like
Don't
first
think you follow-
degree.
Yeah.
You
Trying
have
to
about
file
10 years.
taxes?
Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
You get a job and gonna get a paycheck? Nigga, that
You know,
shit's
even
gone.
if you hit
Okay.
the lottery, that shit still comes out. Like
Yes.
if you owe
Yep.
child support, you hit
It's
the lottery.
getting garnished.
Yep.
Yo, what?
Hey,
It's getting
pay
garnished.
it. You wouldn't even
Yeah.
notice. You wouldn't even notice.
I'm gonna notice.
Depending on the nigga, you might
depending on how
notice.
much she fight for or
Like
he fights
$37.
for.
I want like half of it.
Hey, what would y'all do if y'all got into y'all latter years of life and you enjoying things and one of your kids sue you for child support?
Is
One
that
of my
even, can you do
kids?
that?
Yeah, in certain states.
If
in
you ain't
Illinois,
never
you can
lived
sue
with
your
me,
parents for
maybe,
back
but
child support.
If I'm taking care of you physically your whole life, like you live with me,
Yeah.
I put my
Hell
hands
no.
on
Oh, fuck you up.
like,
Yes,
first
okay.
I'm gonna hire a fire ass lawyer. You're going down. That's number one.
And it's a,
Number
and
two, don't ever call me again, okay?
Yeah, and in some states you're required to pay that shit until they finish college.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know?
college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's majority
wild.
of states. Like, if they choose to go to college, you still paying for that shit.
Like I could see
regardless.
if like they didn't live with you and you know what I'm saying, you out here wilding with your other kids and shit, you living out in the cold.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But if you was under my roof,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you about to be
about to
you about to
slap
be
you
6
right
feet
now.
is what you about to be under.
I got a grudge.
Hey, but kids nowadays, I can see that though. Like just because the
Oh my
world we
gosh,
going in.
what?
I told you, your
Bruh.
boy with them tell him, don't you get some type of money for me?
Oh yeah, he hit her with the. He hit her with the. That's my tax money. What you mean?
Ah,
What was your response?
I just walked away.
What can you?
I'm not even gonna respond. Like, nigga.
I told my kids if that ever was to happen, if I was to give you this money, you wouldn't even make this last a week.
Oh,
Let
no.
alone
It's gonna be
you got to
gone.
make this last for a whole year because
gonna be
this is what
gone.
they're telling me I get for you for a whole year. So from this day until we file taxes again, you gonna survive off of this. Don't ask me for nothing.
No food, no
No
nothing.
food, no clothes, no nothing.
Start treating you like you.
You know what you want me to
And
grow?
it's really
Do your
less
thing.
than we spend on the motherfuckers a year. Okay,
Not
so
even-
that's
that
not even
shit's
a
a
that's
drop
like
in a
pennies the damn-
bucket.
Yes, are you serious?
How much your big feet ass
Boy,
J's
I
cost?
wish you
Like,
would.
like what?
Man, that's
This don't
funny
even
as
start
hell.
to pay back what the fuck I paid.
That
for you all
shit is
year.
a bill for food in a month.
Uh-huh.
Stop playing with me. Bro. You know how much
Seriously.
groceries you eat? Like,
Seriously.
every day. I'm hungry. What's
Okay.
for breakfast? What's for lunch? What's for dinner? You got a snack? Can I have something to eat? Like,
That's funny as hell.
Hey, kids.
Man, one more on the way. Last one.
that's 9, man. Yeah. Yeah. You,
big family, big family.
All right, so
Hey.
if you got a new kid on the way, you're gonna have to, you know,
I'm about to sell some drugs.
it's,
I didn't tell y'all.
No,
you got the
start selling
income. You gotta have
I'm
all
about to
type of
jump
income.
all in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you gonna be?
We all got kids. We all need work. And the U.S. is projected to lose 700,000 jobs in 2022.
So how does that work? They just be like, don't come back. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yo,
Well,
imagine that.
I'm gonna tell you how it happens. You go to work, and they be like, "We don't got to work today," and it starts slowing up, and eventually things shut
How the
down.
mills and shit used to close back in the day.
You can
Like,
get like
yeah.
unemployment.
for how long? But don't you have to pay into it to get money,
but you
or is
been
it just to
working.
just give it to you?
But
Man.
it's over the course of your whole working career. So
Oh,
it's
like
not
anytime
just,
you've ever- oh,
right.
okay.
So it's not just like from last year, like taxes
that
type
makes
shit.
sense.
So like okay, with me, perfect example. Like I've been working since I was damn 15 for real, like legally.
Oh, so you've been
and
paying
so
into-
I've been
okay.
paying into that my whole life. And so now, like okay, when the pandemic came, you know, I was getting them 900 every week when
Yeah.
I'm at.
Hey,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
was getting-
Anytime I
it's
ever
getting
have
too loud
gotten
out
like
here.
laid off, I always get the max because I
You
paid
put-
into
okay.
it.
Yeah.
You know, type shit.
In some instances,
Yeah.
doesn't it have to do with how much you actually made on how much you get? Like some people don't get enough. Like
The less you make, the more you get, and the more you
No.
make, the less. That's what it. That's what it seems like.
No, because it's what you put into
put
it.
into it.
okay. It's
the-
like a
the-
fund.
Yeah, for
Is
kind of.
it? Does it have anything to do with your Social Security?
See, I feel
Yeah.
like
Okay,
a
okay.
recession is coming.
That's
Oh,
what it
absolutely.
says,
It's a recession on
they
the
say
way.
we ready. Yeah, we about to hit it right
I
into
feel.
it.
I
Think it's
can't.
finna
If it's not already here,
I was gonna say, I feel like a recession every day.
it's
Yeah.
like
Like,
eggs.
eggs.
Come on.
We talked about that last
Everything-
Right, like-
Everything is going like haywire in my opinion. Like with the like Republicans and stuff like that, they're trying to do like a 30% sales tax.
Yeah,
and,
so it's like
they're trying to
gas prices
cut,
done went back.
like
Yeah.
cut back on Medicare, cut back Social
And that's what
Security,
don't make
cut
no
back all that
sense.
stuff. And it's like you
This shit is
can't.
crazy.
Why do this to us?
and then take the jobs away.
Yes,
like
and
you
then
can't even work for
snatching
it.
jobs.
Like just imagine when you can't even work for it no more. Like it's already high, but you ain't even got the means to even attempt to reach it. You know what I'm
I'ma
saying?
tell y'all
Like,
something,
That shit
though.
gonna drive people crazy.
They hate Donald Trump, and it's fuck Donald Trump. It's fuck all them. But he
his-
was bringing a lot of jobs over
He
here.
still was
Yeah.
a
And
business.
his thing
minded
was
person.
like not sending those jobs to China. Employment rates was up. Shit is.
I like the business Donald Trump. I don't like the person Donald
Exactly.
Trump. If
Yeah.
you could, you know what I'm saying? Do
It
that,
was
yeah.
places to work.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Y'all forget where them stimulus checks and all that shit came from.
and it's a lot of different jobs that's going down.
But
Like
that's what they're saying. Like
Apple,
everything that we got
tech.
before stimulus checks and
It's making
everything,
it worse
that
now.
is coming back full
To
force
harness,
to make
yeah.
us and we're slowly gonna have to pay
Because you're pouring that
all
money
this
back
stuff
into
back.
them gas
Yes.
prices that
Man,
went back
yes.
up.
Nah,
Right.
fuck them stimulus checks.
Yeah.
What about all this billions of dollars y'all giving to Ukraine?
Oh,
and
they have
shit?
billions. Yeah.
That's the worst part.
have
That's
billions.
more money than they gave us on them stimulus.
Yeah.
They done gave these motherfuckers hundreds of billions, multiple.
I don't
times.
even think $1 billion was what they gave us in stimulus. They gave Ukraine over $40 billion. Like
That's why they keep on trying to throw these little monies every now and again. They'll throw some food stamps. They'll throw a little stimulus.
Right,
around
they'll
you.
raise, yeah.
They really
They just
done-
raised
That is
disability.
nothing.
Yeah.
No, but that's still nothing.
It wasn't.
Like you know
It
what I'm saying?
wasn't.
Like
And y'all
that's
know they
nothing.
doing
Y'all
that.
have billions of dollars and y'all aren't
You're
willing
giving
to
it to
give
other
people
people.
who
Yeah.
yes, and even people who actually deserve it. Like you know,
Mm-hmm.
like your wife's mom,
Like
stuff
American
like that. Like
citizens.
you
Yeah,
know, like
exactly,
people who
yeah.
actually need it
Don't get yup.
are getting paid nothing.
I think
When
she
you have
gets-
billions of dollars to give, you
Just-
know, for over stupid
And it's not to
shit.
help.
That go to show
It's
you how
not-
much they care about their own
They don't
people. You know
care.
what I'm
They
saying?
Oh, it's
care
not
about
to help.
shit.
Everything they do for us is to keep us out there shopping.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we don't got no money, we can't shop. So
We
shit
can't
gonna fall
circulate, yeah.
anyway. So they give
They
you a little
back.
bit.
They said
Everything
over
is about
$1
money.
billion
Yep.
was spent on Cyber Monday. Like
Yeah.
$1
It's
billion.
crazy.
That's
That
crazy.
shit is
But we're in a
crazy.
recession though. Like
Right.
that's wild.
I
The people
hate
that got
to
it
say
gonna
it.
buy it.
Oh, you know it.
I be
'Cause they
buying
still-
stuff.
Yeah, I'm
I
about it.
love
These
it.
celebrities
But I
are
hate
still
to even
buying
say
these
it.
new Maybach trucks.
Yeah.
They still buying the
Look,
latest everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not even
Beyonce's
so-
concert in Dubai. Did y'all see that?
24
She got paid
24 million.
$24 million for that shit. Okay, keep in mind, y'all, I love Beyonce.
That
That's my
shit's
bitch.
right.
Like, you know, but that's fucking ridiculous. Like 24 million. These celebrities are getting paid.
It was like, what, like a couple
ridiculous
hours she was
amounts
out
of
there?
money.
Yeah.
Keep
What
in
was it,
mind,
two?
all the celebrities that are out there, all this making just so much money for. I just think they're overpaid, y'all. I don't know why.
Oh,
Well, it's not
entertainment
even
is
just
is a
celebrities.
quadrillion-dollar business.
Celebrities
Oh
ain't
my
the only
God.
people that's
Ridiculous.
holding our economy up. It's people that's just well
Well,
off, middle
I'm not
class,
blaming
upper
them.
class.
I'm just saying in
I'm
general,
they
like,
keep,
I
they
think
keep
it's
this shit
ridiculous
going.
amounts of
But I'm
money.
gonna tell y'all who really keep the economy going is really poor people. People who are literally spending money constantly that
Yeah.
they don't have.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's called liquid money. People, black people in this country, we earn $1 trillion a year and we spend that
spend,
shit.
yep.
But we are down
Low
on
the
the
totem
economy,
pole.
but we spend the most money. How you spend the most money and you make the least money?
Yep.
It's 'cause
they
black
make the
people don't
rappers
invest.
Make you want to spend.
I'm gonna tell you the real,
Because
some
what
real
rapper you
ass
know is talking
numbers.
about invest your money? No, go to this Gucci
They don't
store
invest.
and
They
buy
said-
this chain.
They said
Yeah.
if black people in this country were their own country, we would be the 8th richest country in the world.
Yep.
I believe it.
That's how much money we spend.
Yep.
That is crazy.
On shit that don't belong to none of us.
believe it.
Hey, slave to the label.
Because
You know
it's
what I'm
it's
saying?
all about that dollar bill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some motherfuckers gonna find a way to get it, and they gonna get it any way they can. Let's
Got
get into this.
CPNs.
Come have a taste with tea, y'all.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
With my girl, Taste Tea.
Okay, so y'all know I've been dating and whatever. I don't know, dating. So what is the three like main like red flags or like things that make you stop talking to a person like up front? Like what are some of the things that like instantly once you find out about them, it's like you're not fucking with them no more?
Cleanliness.
That's
The top
that's
three.
big.
Oh, so cleanliness. The way you parent, because I'm big on, you know what I'm saying. Of course, I'm a parent. And I would gotta say, let me see something else. I don't know. Yeah, the last one's kind of hard. Maybe, well, I gotta say honesty, I guess. But I mean, that's normal though.
Are you?
No, some people don't care about people be lying because they be
Shit,
lying.
me. You
Are
got
you talking
one time.
about initially, like we just met just
Yes,
now?
right.
Yeah,
Soon
like-
as we holler.
Right. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I just meet a girl and she lie about where she live, and then I go there and it's dirty, and then she like her kid sleeping on the air mattress and she on the queen bed,
Yeah.
I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
like
out.
just meeting, like what is like red flags? Like I'm coming on. I'll do mine. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
you
go
get an
ahead.
example. Okay, so mine's is like inconsistency.
Yeah.
Like if we talking, not even dating because I'm grown. We
Okay,
dating.
so the dating has started, and you starting to see the
Well,
red
right,
flags.
like so,
okay,
like,
okay.
but in the beginning, maybe
In the
like the
beginning.
first week or
Bet,
two, first
bet,
2
bet.
weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Inconsistency, arguing as soon as we meet. Like that's
Yeah.
that's a red
People
flag.
really do that too.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
like if we arguing,
And
as
I don't
soon
even know
as
you
we
like that?
meet, you know,
Yeah.
I can't talk to you. And then like reciprocated energy. I'm real big on like just reciprocation in anything.
I like
Like
that.
you know what I'm saying. If I like you, it's okay to tell me you like me. I'm not trying to get married. You know what I'm saying. And I just feel like in today's society, people be almost scared to say how they really feel or say, you know, just in fear of maybe they don't want to get hurt or they don't want this person to play them. But
Yeah.
I'm too old for that shit. I'm
Guarded.
still
Yeah, for
I'm trying to get a
That's because
husband.
motherfuckers also don't want to pull a camera out like, so how you really feel about me?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And-
that's
but
a lot.
it's just like when you grown, you know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, it's not like, okay, the next person I meet tomorrow, I'm trying to marry and settle down. But, you know, at this age in my life,
have
I'm
babies.
dating to get married. I'm dating to find a husband. I'm
Yeah,
dating
yeah, definitely.
to settle
Not
down.
for fun.
So
We ain't finna
it's
just be
like,
kicking it.
at the end of the day, you know, if this what we doing, you know, I don't expect you to talk to me every day, but
Yeah.
nigga, I expect to talk to you every day. Like, if we're talking, well, why can you, if we're dating and we meet each other, how can you go a whole, 24 hours
Everybody
without
checks
talking
their
to
phone
me?
every single
Right,
day.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Every
I
day.
think it just be unrealistic. So that's what I mean. But
I could go if me and you.
you ain't
just
for me
start-
though. For me,
No, look, if we start out right, sometime I might give you like a lot of energy real quick and then fall back.
that's
a little.
playing games.
No, look, fall back because I feel like I might be going too hard.
But
I
if
don't
it's
wanna
But,
get-
but
reciprocated,
if that's what
you
you
would
feel,
feel-
then why
Yeah.
does it? People,
I might say hey, but you might not get like.
Good morning, beautiful. How you
know
been?
what I'm saying?
but
Good
that's
morning.
corny.
Acknowledge you.
You can't start on a motherfucker back and then be like, well, let me pull back because
Well,
I
it's
like
not
you.
like
But,
it's just. It's not like.
but let me pull back because I don't want you to feel like I like you too much. So that's cool. Like
No.
I wouldn't say that's corny.
It's like-
Somebody could be scared. Like with dudes, you get scared to show your emotions really fast because women use the shit against you.
I would say it's
Well,
more
in my
like
opinion.
I don't want to like, cause I go hard, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I go really
think it's too
hard, and
early
then I'll
for
be
it?
like, hold on, let me just. I don't want to come on too strong all the time.
But you don't think you wouldn't see that as playing like almost like let me dangle what a relationship could be like with me, and then bitches be in their feelings and then be like, oh well, let me take it back because I don't want. Why not talk to me?
Hey, Ply said I ain't called her in 3 days. I gotta let her mind one.
First of all, not
Not
stop
mine
that.
wonder. Hold
At this age,
3
if
days
you
is a
don't,
long
if
time.
you
If you talk to me and then you ghost me all of a sudden for a
I'm
couple
not
days,
fucking
it's
with
like
it. I'm not
it's
fucking
like
with it.
it's off. Like
I'm
it's
not
done.
fucking with it.
Okay,
like,
so
it
look,
should be weird.
if you busy,
but you're
can
not
be busy.
that busy.
No, look, you can be busy, right?
Start off busy.
because yeah,
You just
start
gotta
Like start off
Look,
busy.
I give you all the energy, right? And even when I'm at work, I might be like, all right, here, I'm gonna hit you up anyway.
Right.
All right, so I'm not gonna hit you up at work. I'm gonna just wait until I get off. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being so thirsty.
No, that's the thing. It's nothing because don't nobody want no thirsty motherfucker.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a
That's the
difference
point
from
that I'm
being
making. I don't wanna
thirsty
be-
from letting someone know that you're interested and the energy is reciprocated.
Because you could give too much to a
And you
woman,
can't-
man.
and
And they be
you-
like, oh, this nigga,
No, and
good
you-
morning, beautiful,
Stop.
every
No,
morning.
Look, I'll tell y'all
Some
my
women
But
do.
it
That's why I
don't
said they
even-
use it against you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even have to be because I hate a good morning queen. Like,
Yeah.
get off it.
Yeah.
But do I expect at some time
Good
in the
rising.
morning that I'm talking to you? If me and you talking, I feel
Grand
like
rising
it
queen.
shouldn't be 1:00 and we haven't spoken. That's
Yeah.
weird. To
Now
me.
that's not what, and I'm not about that. I'm not
That's
going to hit
weird.
you up every morning, then all of a sudden you just don't hear from
Or
me.
not even
It's
about
just
every
like,
morning, but it's like, okay, say if well, like I said, and it's just casual dating. Men know what the fuck be going on. I don't fuck what you say. Men know, and it's like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, you know what type of pressure to apply and what not to. So if you ain't on that, then I just think that it's wrong to do that. And if you scared, then don't apply that type of pressure. But you can't apply that pressure and then be like, oh, well, I feel like I'm gonna take.
if
then
you
don't-
give me the green light,
Then
and
that's
to
what I'm
just
saying. It should be a go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all the
That's-
way.
and
I
that's
go
what I'm
all the way
saying,
off.
like-
My energy is
Yeah.
addicting like that. But look, I'll give you mine. Off top, it's like the teeth or any type of physical thing. If you have like, and it's not shallow, it's just certain things that I just can't deal with off the optics.
Yeah.
That might deter, and also like your dedication to your own life. It's like if you just really wild and all over the place and shit ain't in order.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
want to.
self-achievement.
Yeah, I'm not trying to clean up messes.
Okay.
Right.
You know
I ain't
that's
fixing
the
no
bitches.
ultimate.
Right.
You can
Yeah.
turn me away
Right, we
quick.
ain't building
Right.
no bitches. around here.
Exactly.
Same
Same
building
building
bitches.
bitch. Yeah, better, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can't.
And also, you say the third one.
Yeah.
The third one is, bitch. If you got kids, this is if you have kids. You better have some type of involvement in relationship with them, and it better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
nowadays, motherfuckers don't be having their kids. And
Straight disconnected.
Yeah, that disconnect that's gonna turn me off quick. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, where are your kids?
They have to-
Or
Yeah, that's what I
why-
was saying,
Why
like,
you don't
I
never
can't-
have them?
You on the queen mattress,
Yes.
he on the air mattress. That
Yeah.
shit crazy.
Yes, and also if you ain't got any type of drive in any
Yeah.
direction,
Ambition.
that's
You just
that,
living.
those. I know I named 4, but those are the things that I notice quick. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you just out
Just
here
living.
living,
Cooling, right.
You just
Yeah.
living, and that's the ultimate turn off to
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
And with everybody, I don't like people that's just floating through life.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah. 'Cause
you
weird.
wasting time.
Exactly.
Just stagnant.
Right.
You're not enjoying yourself. You're not
You just
doing nothing. You
living.
just living.
You
That
just
shit
here.
is weird
Yeah.
to me. It's weird.
Yeah. What about you, Diamond?
My 3 is hygiene. Like if you
Oh,
hell
funky
yeah.
That's
or
everybody's
you
big,
whatever.
right?
It's not though, because some people dirty, so they cool
Yeah,
with other
some people
who
don't
dirty.
give a fuck, but I
I've
care.
seen it myself.
Some
I
people don't
care.
got no spell.
Okay, I don't want none of that. Okay,
Yeah.
hygiene, honesty. Like if you start lying off the bat, I'm like,
Yeah,
hold
I'm
on,
with
like
that,
you know,
man.
and then
Oh.
desperation. Like I don't like desperation. Like
Yeah.
if you come off like, oh my god, I need you. Oh my god, I gotta have. Like you know, like if you come off
Yeah.
that stalker,
Don't
like
dump
you
all your
desperate.
problems.
I don't like
Yeah.
that desperate shit.
try to
like,
be with you every
that's a
single
turn
day.
off.
You see what she just said?
What desperation?
No, but it's a different from
It is a
because
difference
you
between
can
desperation.
feel it though.
Desperation. Okay. When I say desperation, I don't mean saying, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Whatever, like little talks. I mean like dudes that are like, like they absolutely
So
need the
intense.
fuck out of you, like super clingy. Like that's
Diamond,
what I
I'm
mean.
gonna give him example.
Yeah,
I
please.
met this nigga, right? And he
Please,
was
girl.
so adamant about knowing where I lived.
Yes,
That's
And I
shit
didn't
weird.
understand that.
Yeah,
You
that's
see what I'm
weird.
saying? It was like I was like, "Hey, I can meet you at the restaurant." Well, I'm the dude. I want to drive. Okay, cool. Well, I can meet you at the Kroger, and then
Yes.
we could. Well, why I can't come pick you up? Because I don't know what you to know where I live. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
That's
it's
what I
like,
mean.
bro, relax. Why
Yes.
you try to act like, you know what I'm saying? Or even when it come down to sex, we grown. So
Yes.
if we're gonna do some fucking, we're gonna do some fucking. Why you act like you acting like a dog?
Yes,
We never smelled
yes.
no pussy before.
That's what I mean by
And that is a
desperation.
See,
difference.
look
That's
at your
what I'm
face.
talking
We
about.
don't have those type of problems.
No,
So
that's
we don't
You
know.
see what I'm saying?
I love
That's
hearing
what I
about
mean.
dudes out
For
here,
sure.
man. It just
That's
show
what I
me.
mean.
That's
like,
a difference from applying the pressure. I love for a nigga to be like,
Yes,
you know,
come
I just
at
let
me.
you know
Yes.
I'm
Wow.
thinking about
Show me
you.
that you
Yeah.
care.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but don't be
hey, baby,
don't be
get
desperate with that
dressed.
shit.
I
Yeah.
want to go out to dinner. Apply that fucking
Yes.
pressure, baby.
Man,
Apply that pressure.
pressure.
But
Yeah.
I'm
but
pressure. Like when I love
you
to
have to feel that
Them
energy,
eyeball
and I hate
emojis.
when
Yeah.
people
Where you at?
you can feel it. You, right? You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit.
What you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that pussy right yesterday. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Like,
it's all about the connection.
Right,
Like,
and you can
like I
feel
said,
that
you give me
shit,
that
nigga.
green. If I feel that we really
and
vibing,
you can
oh,
feel it. I hate when a
go.
nigga act like you, nigga. You know you love me because I love you too. You can feel
Yeah,
that, and you try to
right.
act like it
What's
because
the
you want to
fastest
act
you
all
ever told
hard.
somebody you love them?
Told him, okay,
And, yeah,
I don't even remember.
maybe like 2 weeks,
Like a month. Like a month.
like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
month.
Yeah.
My first girlfriend.
Hell, my wife.
I loved her.
Man,
I still
I
love
done
you, baby.
been told I've been loved and said it back within a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it be like that sometimes.
Like when that
Vibes
shit
but
really,
feeling it,
when that shit really
Feeling
hit,
it,
you
and
be
you,
like,
you be in the
I-
moment.
it be 30
I'm talking
minutes.
about to the
I
point where
love
you
him.
know when you notice you love somebody
Yeah.
and you usually just don't say it yet.
You can
Them
just-
times when you really just be like, I love you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
when
I'm
it's like
saying?
unconscious.
Yeah, be
when
like,
it's
fuck it, I love you.
unconscious-
Like,
unconscious
I need you
When
to know
you
that.
ready to risk it all,
Yeah.
like, you get that look in your
Yeah.
eyes like,
Yeah.
I love this.
Because I used to purposely hold out when I was a young man, like when
Yeah.
a little young, in the
Niggas ain't never
teenager,
finna tell
early-
you they love you.
Yeah, I
It
used to
always
hold out,
But
and-
we know instantly.
Yeah.
We know
You be like,
instantly. You know when you want to
I
provide
wanted
for a
to
woman,
try
okay?
it.
You find yourself
Oh.
thinking about that person, getting
Yeah.
flutters and
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
that's
I'm
the
gonna just
first
say
thing.
it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Because
see
it's
what
like
happens
with
if
a
I
dude,
say it.
it's like with a dude, we were protectors, so it's like, man, I could see myself like protecting her and taking care of her. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you feel that and you have that thought in your
soon as
mind,
you feel like you would
just
beat
go ahead
another
and let
nigga
it
to
know.
fuck up
Yep.
for her, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yep.
It's over.
And you know what? You better do it.
And you ready-
Because
Exactly.
if you don't, you get that little message or that message where it's like, oh, you weren't moving fast enough. I didn't know what you wanted to do.
Yup.
Bitch.
Because this other nigga Andre over here on it, okay?
So that's where I'm
That's
at. in my
devastation.
life.
That's
That's where I'm
devastation.
at, and that's why I'm like, I just need to chill because it's
Yeah.
I
like,
thought we was fucking other people.
you know,
right.
it's hard because it's like,
I was just about to say it.
no,
let her be on her journey.
It be hard.
Let her have her journey.
You don't know. You
I've
know, you
been crushed like that before.
It be like that.
Have
You
y'all ever? Y'all know what the stage I'm talking about? That talking stage
Yeah.
where y'all know y'all vibing, y'all locked in. Ain't nobody said we're exclusive, but the energy is exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they
Yeah.
fuck somebody else just because you didn't.
Y'all not
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, we
You
weren't
didn't make
together.
it clear enough.
Yes.
You didn't make
Yeah.
it clear enough.
Yes.
But you
That's
know
happened before.
in your heart of hearts that was bullshit,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
That's happened before.
That is almost worse
Did you?
than actually getting
Being in a
locked in and
relationship,
cheating because
yeah.
it's like it start the shit off weird.
Yeah.
You like, bitch.
You ain't loyal.
Because even though we didn't say those things, it's
knew
like
what it
I don't
was.
even
We
want to
said
be with
those
other.
things.
I don't even
Like,
feel
why
the
do
said
you?
them.
We
It wasn't
talk
verbally.
every day on the phone.
Exactly.
for
I've been-
hours.
Then they
Till
get you
4
thinking.
a.m.?
So how you had time to do all this other shit? We was doing. Did your mind get the one? You know, just fuck you. Don't worry about it.
So while I was saying good morning, Queen, you was just getting fucked. What you was doing,
You
bitch?
responded to this nigga.
You start thinking all type of
Bitch
crazy
said to
shit.
send all. Thank you.
Right.
So do you
Okay.
stay or leave?
It's over.
It's over.
So for me, like I said, right now I'm in that space right now. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I want that, but I'm also okay with being alone too. But I am dating. I mean, I don't know. It's hard because it's like okay, it's one particular person. I really like them, but I'm not sure if the energy is reciprocated. So I don't like feeling not knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling unsure.
wanna be secure.
And with that moment, you feel like it's still options out there, right? Or you
Well,
locked in.
it's hard hard for me because it's like I'm not the type of person that's out there like that. So if I like you, I like you. I don't really feel the need to want to talk to other people because I like you. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you, but I also understand in being single. So it's not like I expect a person to cut all they hoes off either because you are single and you can do what you want to do. But at the same time, where I'm at in my life right now, I just want the people who want what I want. And it's like, if I meet somebody, yeah, I am single, but if it happened and we have that natural chemistry, then that's what it should be. And it shouldn't be about these playing games.
So why don't people just ask, though? Like, you just
I feel like you just have a conversation.
Hey, you want to be my boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would never.
Is that like kindergarten type shit? No?
Do y'all know?
I would never.
I haven't dated in over 10 years, so
I
I'm just
would
asking.
never
About his
ask a man
feelings.
to be with me.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
I
Oh, so
do
it's a man
actually
thing, like-
say the words.
I've said
like
it, yeah,
if we
well, maybe it is
locked
a man
in,
thing.
And I need to hear that. Like,
Yeah,
I want.
do
You
say
mine,
it.
girl.
You know what I'm saying?
because
Like,
I know y'all need to hear.
You know what I'm saying? I hate when people try
Yeah.
to play games like, oh, then it's not high school.
Like,
It's,
you know what it is.
Ain't
Type
no,
shit. Like,
I don't know
don't
what it
do
is.
subliminals,
Nigga,
yeah.
no, we're not. No, nigga, we
Tell
together.
me, look me in my eyes. And
I
tell me
want to be with you. I want to be your man. You my woman.
Most of the time, that
or
shit is
whatever, you know?
establishing sex.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, it may sound
It's
crazy,
not.
but like I'll mentally claim somebody
Me
when
too.
I first meet them. Like,
Bitch, I love him down.
Don't call me crazy, but look, I'll be like, yo, okay, that's mine. No one else can have them,
So in
and
your
y'all
mind,
stay the
that
fuck
always be
away.
your man?
Yes, and yes.
Heather
like,
Hadley?
Right.
when I see, my dude, I'm like, that's mine.
I
I don't
feel you, I
care.
feel you.
He's mine. All y'all hoes can back
Okay,
up.
and
So-
back to what I was just saying, like about it usually coming during sex. It's like I like it announced that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
it's my pussy. This yours. You ain't going nowhere.
okay,
You ain't
okay,
going
I
nowhere.
see what you're saying.
I ain't
Okay,
going
okay,
nowhere.
okay.
I ain't going
Okay,
nowhere.
I got you.
Instead of
Oh, I'm going all in
we
it.
was
We
eating
finna
dinner,
talk
you
about
know-
husband,
you know-
wife, kids.
yeah.
I'm going
You
all
know
in.
he's mine
See,
right
no,
now.
I don't do that
You gonna have
because
your
that's
kids, gonna
that's
white
just
picket
sex
fence?
talk.
No, it's dialogue.
No.
Sex talk
We
is
finna have
never
a
really
whole-
just
It
sex
depends.
talk.
Y'all seen Baby Boy?
We talking about the color of the dog,
Yeah.
all that
Oh,
shit. We gonna have a
yeah.
Rottweiler.
I don't
His
agree.
name
You say you
gonna
can't be
No.
talking that shit while y'all
No,
doing it.
I disagree.
Because dudes don't.
I mean
I
everything I said.
At that time.
At that time.
I probably meant it more than I would when we eating breakfast
That's
the next
you, though.
morning. Like
A
I was
lot
like,
of dudes
shit.
aren't like
Dead
you.
You
ass,
just
dead
saying
ass.
this my
Yeah.
pussy because you're in it, but right now you was just telling Keisha this was
You hear me, bitch?
right? You know, I don't know.
Nah, you can't talk with everybody. Some women are very awkward.
Okay, right. My bad. So one more question. Okay, and then what's the secret that if people found out about you? Not even a secret, but if
Right,
people
whoa,
found
whoa,
out,
whoa, whoa.
right? Because no secrets. I mean, it can be a secret, but we trying to get our audience to know each other. You
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
us a little bit more. Like if people found out about you, they would be shocked. I'll go first. That I was in a poly relationship. I told y'all that. Y'all know that.
That's not
But
a shock.
I look like I'm out there like that. What does that mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm your
I feel
brother.
like you
That's
might have
different.
mentioned that, not
No,
being in it, but you have mentioned that before.
I think
here.
I think you've mentioned that
but-
before.
But no, but I'm not talking about on the show. I mean, like if, of course, everybody on the show know my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I be telling it. But like if people, like, okay, or like, okay, I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was in my 30s.
Okay.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
So
I was fucking bitches.
what about? You said in your 30s?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was
Her
like 30.
first
like that
male-
man that
male.
I like was in love. I love you. Like this is my. I think we gonna get married. This is my husband. Is my baby daddy. That's the first man that I've ever lived with. Ever any of those
Not
things.
first baby daddy.
No,
Okay.
that was just.
What it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was my first like serious male relate, like the first man I ever met. His mom, like, and I was let me see, I was like 29, about to be 30.
Was motherfuckers playing games with you this whole time, or was that you?
I was with women. No, I'm just saying as far as like with men. I mean, no, I think it was just more so like. Then I was with women before, so I just, and then even in the breaks in between, like say I was tired of fucking with bitches, I just wasn't. I always back then my mindset, I just always thought that I would always end up back with women, so I never really was that serious with men until I met him.
Okay.
Okay.
I think people would probably be shocked that like low key I got like a nerd side to me. Like I'm starting to like realize I'm into like a lot of
You like Pokemon and stuff like that.
well, maybe not that, but
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I watch
like
little
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Harry Potter shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
say you want to get that new game.
I'm starting to get into this anime interest. Like I haven't
feel
been
you,
watching it, but I'm starting to. It's piquing my interest, and it's like my whole life. You know, we niggas be
in the
thugging,
hood,
man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Motherfucking Dragon Ball Z.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just that shit is like shunned to point. It's kind of like you ignore that curiosity of that realm. So now that I'm older and different shit is there, I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I see why people like this
Right,
type
yeah,
of
nah,
shit.
I hear you.
So I'm starting to like be curious about like looking at anime shit. I don't know where to start, but
What,
I
anime?
mean, yeah, I don't know. Everybody, we watch Dragon Ball Z as kids. Black people, that's where we go. That's our anime. But I'm kind of like trying to. I don't know if I even really get into it because it takes effort.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
That shit is effort. You gotta. I don't know, but I'm interested in knowing.
You're
more.
interested in being interested in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Could I take the steps? I don't think I ever really
Yeah.
could.
You don't
Like
think so?
I'll be trying.
No,
I
no.
tried,
Might
but
do a
it's
little
like I be looking at it, I'm like, I see why people don't like it, and I see why people
I'm like
do.
that too, though.
Yeah.
I'm very, very selective. Like, if
Yeah.
I gotta read the screen, I can't do it. Like, I'm not finna read why this nigga talking Japanese.
Oh,
So
fact.
what's your
can't do it.
secret?
I got one.
Like,
Right.
okay, come back to you.
Okay. One of my old jobs. Hope this don't incriminate me, but like,
No, you about to go to
okay,
jail.
like way back in one of my old jobs, I used to rob the fuck out of them. I used to walk out with bags and bags. Anybody who know me be like, "Oh, that's little quiet diamonds." Oh, okay, diamonds is real chill. I used to
you
rob
a
them
klepto.
niggas blind. Okay, I promise you. I
Like
did.
money or
Crazy.
merchandise?
Like merchandise?
Just stuff.
Things.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and my coworker, we used to just walk out with shit because they didn't have no cameras in that shit.
Yeah.
So hell, fuck it.
I mean,
we
why
would walk
wouldn't
out.
you?
Yeah.
We used to walk out with bags and bags and bags of shit every day. Like I'm
That's
surprised
crazy.
the inventory didn't come back fucked up like every time. But hey, that
That's
was a
crazy.
past thing of mine.
You damn thief.
Yes. Back then, I used to be like, shit.
Hey, dude,
fuck
did
it.
y'all have a stealing stage? I feel like everybody
Yes.
had a stage.
I used to work at
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw it out there just because again for incriminating
Exactly.
purposes, but
Right.
everybody know that I worked at that particular donut place for a really really long time.
Uh-huh.
And yes, they didn't have no cameras on but I used to steal money.
Okay.
Like I knew the
Shit.
prices by you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah,
that's
by
just what-
heart,
and
and
I knew
people
the
buy 'em
change.
and
I
you-
had a separate, and then once I
Yeah.
had became like the supervisor where I counted down the drawers, it's a wrap. The fuck?
Man.
I count the
There we
money. I
go.
ain't even gonna have a little stash to the
Look,
side.
pocket
That's
that
what
shit right
happened
in
at
the
Waffle
pocket.
Don't
House.
worry about it.
I went to Waffle House one time. I was about to pay for my food. He was like, "Hey man, just put your money right here on the counter." He ain't ring up shit.
Just like, fuck it.
He told me the exact number,
Yeah.
and I got it. I was like, "Damn!" So
Yeah, so you're not gonna press no button.
You ain't pressing no button. He's like,
No.
"How much you willing to pay right now?"
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
well,
what
you
he
I
asked
got
me.
one
even
of them?
because I even had the change on the side,
Yeah.
I knew exactly how much the dozens. If it was 741, that's
Oh,
crazy.
so okay.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
if you give him back,
I feel
10,
my
you get
inner
that
criminal
230,
spirit talk too.
I used to,
Look,
man.
I was still no more, but
Right, it'd be
goddamn,
like-
I
Walk
had
out
a
with
moment
shit.
where I was stealing
Everybody, yeah.
so much.
Because why not? If you can, and
Cashews remember the moment.
Yeah.
I definitely got caught stealing one time.
Hey.
He had to pay for it. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Hey,
Fuck
I
it.
remember I was stealing so much it felt weird to start paying for stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
for
you like, damn, I
real.
got
It was,
and
especially
you
back
all-
then. It was less cameras
Oh,
and shit.
my
We had a lot of
No,
shit we
no
had down.
cameras,
Like
it's a wrap.
Going-
taquitos, QTs.
Going to
I
QT
done
just
stole
eating this
millions.
shit like
I literally sat there and ate it.
It
and just
was
walked
okay.
out. Like
drinking the drinks, everything.
Times are different, though.
Times are
Now you
different.
go to
fill up a
prison.
whole cup and just throw it in the trash when
Yeah,
you
that's
walk
a
out.
fact, man.
Stealing the sodas out. You notice they don't put them drinks outside no more.
Man,
No,
yeah.
they don't.
Yeah.
No, they
They
stopped
used to
doing a
have,
lot of that
man,
stuff.
we used,
Cause I'm finna hit
because I'm not finna. What?
But you know what? I
And you at
still
the edge
never,
of-
I
stop
still never
playing.
looked at myself like a thief. Though. Yep, I'm
I
out
was
this
borrowing
bitch.
it.
Yep, I never looked at it as like a thief. I never.
I feel like they
felt
wanted
bad.
us to take it.
It's
Why
still-
would you put it
It's
outside?
still-
I'm
It's stealing.
lying.
It's not
stealing.
yours. It's stealing, okay?
It's
It's-
stealing.
you took
Let's
it.
be clear. You knew what you were doing. You knew you were taking
You did
something.
damn well.
Now,
I feel
was
like-
it easy?
Yes.
Yes, and maybe in your crazy.
So why would it be that easy if it's not?
No, it's because it's not free.
Who
It's
the fuck
it
put
has a
sodas
price on
outside?
it, and you're not paying for it.
I-
It's stealing.
I don't see no price tag outside as well.
You do.
I
You
just-
lie. Them $4.99 or them
They
4
got
for
some
12.
papers
I just
on
feel
there.
like these billion-dollar industries don't be missing that shit.
And they
Yeah.
They
don't.
lose so
And-
much anyway. I used to
Yeah.
steal from Walmart
No,
all the
and
time.
they do
like,
for
it
sure,
was-
but it's still stealing.
it's still stealing.
You know.
I just feel like stealing is like taking food out of people's mouths and shit like that. Other than that, man, you don't miss this motherfucking chapstick, these shoes, this
Yeah.
shit like this. Like,
I knew a nigga who stole so good that like when we would go in the store, we never separated, bro. And like we would come back and this nigga just had
Have
just
shit in his
had
pocket.
shit.
And it's
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
you
but-
fucking
no,
kleptomaniac.
but we never separated in the store.
You ain't
Not
see him do
once.
none of that
Not
shit.
That shit
one
nigga slick.
time. Like I don't understand
This the type of motherfucker to
Slick with
hug
that
you and
shit.
dap you up and take
Hell
your wallet
yeah.
and
in
shit.
real life. Like you a professional. Like you got packs of meat. Like
Oh, Claude and Ray.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Have y'all ever
Yes.
been? Hey, it used to be a rap in Walmart after a certain hour. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Like
Well, with LP went
after
home?
12, and it's just nothing going on. It ain't nobody around. People just stocking shit.
Taking shit.
Man, I remember watching people walk out of Walmart with steaks, TV.
First off, overnight associates can give a fuck
Yeah,
less
overnight,
about any
it was
customer.
a
They look
wrap.
dead at you while you
Wanna be-
taking it.
Yes, they don't want to.
I never
Nah,
Stand my
you know,
car out to the left.
Exactly.
I never stopped a soul.
Cause
The
who finna
fuck? Don't
stand in
nobody
front of
care.
them?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all.
All right, so mine. I find it ain't really that big, but I think I like R&B more than I like rap. Like I have more.
That's surprising.
If you go on my playlist, I have way more R&B songs.
Did
than I
you
do
grow
rap
into that, or has it
I've
always
always
been
been
like
It's always
that?
been that
I
way.
could
It's-
sing a song way faster than I rap a song.
Okay.
Right.
I've
It's always
always liked
surprising
R&B.
people who don't know this nigga because
Yeah,
I know
like-
he a singing ass nigga.
Yes.
I love R&B. That's my favorite.
That's my
genre.
go-to. Like
Oh my
that
gosh.
shit. I go to
R&B
sleep to it.
is
I
my
wake
favorite
up.
genre.
Who the fuck wants yelling and
Even-
screaming at you? I don't have time for that.
Even as a rapper, and I be rapping my ass off, but I still
is the shit.
I love
listen to
R&B.
R&B
that's the shit.
mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it
Shit
means
is
something. It
fucking
feels
soothing,
good. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That shit tell stories and shit.
I mean,
like,
well, rapping do too, because I swear sometimes when I be listening to like Dirk, I be want to go.
I
do
mean,
that.
yeah, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
It's-
We
It's
wanna
just-
go kill a nigga?
It's just
Right.
what you feel. It's what you want to feel. It's the
exactly.
real,
I don't want to
you
feel
know.
angry a lot
For
of
real.
times.
Well, it just depends on how I'm
I
feeling.
made a real detachment from drill.
Yeah.
Like I don't even put Dirk on no more. I feel like it put me in low vibrations.
Yeah.
It
I
make me
love
think
him.
a
makes you
certain
wanna hurt
way. It
people.
make me feel a certain way. And you know it's true because when you listen to the R&B shit and the positive shit, it make you feel
Good.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
One can make
Pouring
you
that
You
positive
start
energy.
you start thinking, wow, listening to
I'm gonna
like
go rap
drill.
these niggas. You know, fuck working. I'm about to
Or
go
just
get these
being-
I
drugs.
thought about selling crack, right?
Yep, I
Real
remember Zero, the rapper from Houston. He said, "Man, my life is fucked up, and I can't trust people because I rap.
Yeah.
He says because of what I rap about. I rap about not being able to trust people and people
And they be
doing me
having
dirty.
30 niggas around them. That should be blowing me. Oh, trust that nigga. Okay.
Hey, that's real shit.
That's gonna have a taste of it.
There you go.
We be going down the rabbit
Right,
hole.
We
a little bit, a
do.
little bit.
I want to play the video, and we can get into this next topic.
Okay.
I'll just give off the audio.
It's like I got to choose between my child and my marriage. And the shit getting old. It's getting very old and frustrating.
Between your child and your marriage, what is you doing? I mean, like, what's going on?
I'm
No,
recording, man.
I ain't no recording because you ain't popping that shit. I don't give a damn about no Facebook, no YouTube, or nothing. No. And I don't care nothing about that. Because my thing is right here, you pay $500 a month. You can drop it. I'm going to put your business out there. You pay $500 fucking dollars a month in child support, and ain't nobody but doing no extra. No shoes, no clothes, no toys, no nothing. Fuck all that.
What you talking about, man? My son needs some shoes.
I don't give a damn. No, she can get the shoes out of child support money. She get the shoes out of child support
I can't
money.
wait.
You pay child support. Child support. You ain't got to do shit else. And she ain't giving nothing else. She should have never took the fucking child support out if she needed more money.
You shouldn't feel like that.
Why shouldn't I feel like that?
That's my fucking child.
I don't fuck that child.
Oh, whoa. Nah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, let's get to it.
So,
Man,
All right,
can I please?
just go ahead.
Hi.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm a baby mama.
go ahead, kick
And,
it
and
off.
I'm on
Tasty.
child support, so I'm going to go next. Go ahead.
All
Right, so 'cause
go
this
ahead. Let's
hits
get into
home.
it. And we all parents here,
You know what I'm saying?
so let's get to it.
Do you do
So I feel like that she's out of pocket and she's wrong.
Very.
Flat out, the bitch is wrong. At the end of the day, coming and being the mom with the child, no, it's not enough. And I'm not saying that, because you don't know how much each person, she said $500, but so everything is circumstantial. But at the same time, it's everyday living that people don't think about. I have to drive an extra 40 minutes every day to drop the baby off, an extra 40 minutes to pick him up to go home. I'm the one who have to, and if we was together, you would be giving me that gas money. You would be buying those shoes. You would be doing those things if we were together. But because we're not together, you telling me that this is all you get and then that's it. That's bullshit.
yeah.
It's bullshit. The lady was wrong. He bogus as hell for being with her. At the end of the day, that's his fucking son. And if you have a rapport with the person that you're with and choose to have children with, it shouldn't even be those situations. It's like in my situation, I'm not bitter and my baby daddy not bitter. You know what I'm saying? So I could call him right now if I just need some gas money, and I could call him and get that from him and not even having nothing to do with the baby because that's just what it is. But and I understand everybody's situation not like that, but at the same time, she wrong. Period. She's
all
wrong.
All right. Well,
TK.
go.
I'm both ways. Well, what she said, that's crazy. I would never be with no woman who say "fuck my child." That's just wild.
you got me
That's-
fucked
that's
But what
bogus.
she's saying about not buying the extra.
Okay, so when my child is with me, I do extra. Like perfect example, I pay child support, and my daughter came with me for Christmas. I still bought her clothes, shoes, all that stuff on top of child support because she's with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, when my child is with me, I don't. Yes, I do pay child support, but I feel like yes, some of that does go to the extra shit here and there, whatever. But as far as like, If she called me, was like, well, she need a new pair of shoes. If she's with me and she tells me, well, Daddy, I need some shoes, absolutely I'm giving for you. But I'm not finna, or I would send you the shoes. I'm not sending you any extra money, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whatever you ask me for, I will get that specific item and give it to you.
Yeah.
As far as, well, she need new shoes, give me $300. No.
But even with that, it's circumstantial.
I'll give you what you, I'm giving what you ask. So
no, okay. And the reason why I said that is just okay. Like perfect example. Say if you say the kid needs some clothes, right, and then say you have a more expensive taste than the mom because maybe the mom even have other kids, right? So. Now, again, this is not speaking for me. I don't care. You could buy the shit. You don't have to give me the money because I have a job and I pay my own bills. So I don't need. But this is just hypothetically speaking. I've seen that situation. But if I'm asking you to send me the money because you might spend $200 and only get one pair of shoes, but I can spend $70 and get one pair. It does. It does matter.
Okay, so
it matters.
It don't matter because
it matters.
what you ask me to get, I'm getting. Whether with a quality, it don't matter. That's no different than a woman having a high caliber and then the dude going to get those lesser shoes and she like, he ain't wearing these shits because these ain't Jordans. That's
okay,
no
wait.
different.
So let's keep. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You break it down.
Okay, so I'm a baby mama as well, like and I pay for everything. I don't ask my baby daddy for shit, and nor have I ever, because it's like it's always gonna be met with a battle. Right. So just the fact that
your house
I feel
is your
like
house,
the fact
my house
that
is
he's
my house.
Yes, and that's the situation that I'm in. So it's like we pay for everything for my daughter here,
separately,
and he pays for everything over there. He don't pay child support. He don't do none of that shit.
But you don't send her with no bags, no nothing.
No,
when she
but,
with you,
but I don't. But I don't share my shit either. At the same time.
Right.
But that's only because, like I said, it's circumstantial, as Tasty said. Because it's like
absolutely.
It just depends on the time.
Like they wouldn't give it back, or
Yeah.
they wouldn't reciprocate the same things. Like we don't share shit because I know what's gonna happen by already being through it.
Yeah.
I've sent her with new shit over there and I never saw it again.
Yeah.
I've sent her with things over there and
never
got it back.
Right.
I've asked him to help with stuff before and it was met with arguments and being cussed out. So it's like I learned to just, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. But I don't want a spouse that's gonna be like, well, fuck your child, fuck this, fuck that.
Because I'm calling you. I need somebody.
So
All right.
and that's what I'm saying. You're in a good situation where you can do that. Because a lot of women aren't in that situation.
Her situation is ideal,
Yes.
but not necessarily common.
No, don't get me wrong.
You know what
is
I'm
it
saying?
still? I don't never flex. So is it not? It's not always that way. Do we bump heads? But it's like we always see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And even when we do may bump heads and we do might get into
After
it,
a while,
it's not even after a while. It always, I ain't gonna lie. And then he be wrong 90% of the time, and he'll always hit me back and be like, "My bad," whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but that just come down from knowing who you having kids with. You know what I'm saying?
And
it's
that's
like,
really
we
you
was
usually don't find that out until the kid is here and y'all done dealt with this person.
And we was together for a long time though before we had a baby.
And his girl probably didn't said that if the kid should. That's not the first time she said.
All right, so clearly, and I'm gonna just go off the video.
Yeah.
Right. And what I hear is a lot of resentment towards the other person.
Of course.
Like she is either intimidated or they done got into some real
he had the baby on her.
It's some real resentment there. I hear anger in that.
Does this fuck you in that baby?
That's wild.
It sounds like she have a problem with the kid, but it's really the parent. It's the other person. That other person is probably. Let's play devil's advocate now. You got a good. Let's say you got a good house, right? You done built something up with your current person. You have another kid somewhere else. You love them. Nothing changes, but you have this situation here, and it causes for finances to be taken care of and allocated in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't have any more than $500 that you already give up every month to give to your other kid. Yes, we love them, but last time you gave them when she asked, it sounds like the other baby mama might be asking for shit pretty often. So let's think about how, you gave up these shoes every time she needs some shoes. We just bought them some shoes. You bought them this. You always give it. Yes, that's your son and you want to take care of him, but you're starting to fuck up things over here.
But it should. But at the end of the day, everything is circumstantial. But bitch, you knew if that was the case, he had this child prior to y'all being together. So that's what comes with it.
But
nothing
you
is
also hear what she's saying too. She said if she wanted more money, she should have never went to child support. And that part I do agree with, because that's the same thing I told one of the mothers of my children. I will give you whatever you ask for if we don't have to get these people
but that should
involved
be
in our
circumstantial. And just like
I feel you.
And one thing about it is, just like I know, it sound good to a nigga get mad and then I can't hit you up for no money. I need that
But see,
shit
that
guaranteed.
that goes along
on
with
the month,
who you having
because
kids with.
guess what? If you don't give it to me,
It's better
If
to have
I'm
legal
giving you,
papers.
if
that
I'm
shit,
giving
that
you
way
child
got no
support,
choice.
I don't want you to ever ask me for anything.
that's wild.
So no
Nah.
extra.
That's
No,
wild.
because
no extra.
But see,
because
sorry.
I
To
can
me.
agree with that too,
Yeah,
though.
when
Because
you
it's
come-
like,
when you come to my
you
house-
made them, you made them come to my house. You made them force me to give you what you thought was the right amount. So
No,
now
not what-
that-
No.
not-
It don't even. It
not
don't even
what I
work.
thought.
It
It's
don't
the
even
court
work
thought.
like
The
that.
court.
Sometimes
The
these
court.
motherfuckers be getting too much.
that
They
is
get too much. Sometimes, like, look, $500 a month. How much do y'all really spend on your kids monthly?
Now let me tell
Not
you,
bills in your
I'm
house.
not even
I'm talking about your
talking-
actual child.
In real life,
Yeah.
it depends on the age of the child.
Yep.
You have to think in real life. I have to buy anything that the baby is separate.
Mm-hmm.
I have to buy diapers. I have to buy fucking wipes. Even as far as like I said, a daycare every fucking week because I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Even that extra gas in my car. Even his food is separate because he don't eat. You know, he's a baby. You know what
Food
I'm
is the
saying?
motherfucker.
It's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
It's
look.
everything, even clothes. You know,
You
when
said
get-
you said if he was there, right? If he's there,
If
he's in the house with you,
then we
What
would be doing
changes?
it together.
what changes, right?
We would be doing it together.
But
It
the
wouldn't-
500 would be his contribution.
No, it would be more. It wouldn't be 500, and that's it.
It would be. It might be less because y'all doing it together.
Exactly, but you can't be like this is enough because what if that child
But
gets
you
sick?
can't say
What-
this isn't enough.
But who's to say it's because everything is day by. All I'm saying is I hate when people be like, "Oh, this is a number," because nothing can even take a fact.
You know they picked that number out for a reason,
Because
right?
They
the mom-
based off of their both
The
parents'
lifestyle.
incomes.
The lifestyle that they
and the
both
incomes,
live.
yeah.
And
You know,
I
if your
get
kid
it.
ain't in
So
fucking private
you're right,
school,
if you working at
500
McDonald's and you don't even make $500 a month, but you want him to pay more than you get paid at a job, that's crazy.
That has no.
That's not
what
fair.
the fuck does what I bring home have to do with what you pay?
Because
No, it
we
doesn't.
both
child
take
support.
care of the child correctly.
No, it's
50-50.
If we're separated,
It's 50-50.
No, but
Yes,
that's
it
not
is.
how it is in the home.
Wait.
Nothing is
You know why that argument is kind of crazy? Because if a motherfucker find out you make $1 million, they're going to be worried about what you make, and it's going to matter to them. They're going to want more,
Right,
just because you make
exactly.
more. He makes look at these. Look at the stars. These motherfuckers make $1 million, and all of a sudden, I feel like my kid deserves more just because you get more.
No, but that shit be for
Like
for-
200,000
and-
a
and
month.
Yeah.
No, but in real life, that be based off their lifestyle,
Yeah.
and it's
And
like,
that's what. That's why
you
we
know
got to
what I'm
keep it in the lifestyle.
Right,
You
I'm
talking
talking
about
about us.
500
I'm
a
talking about
month?
us regular
500
niggas,
a
not
month.
stars.
They
That's
took
regular nigga shit, yeah.
and he's giving. You can't tell me
But
what
you
I'm
just
look.
shit could come up. My tooth. Just perfect example. I had broke my tooth. I had to go to the dentist. That's an extra. Boom.
Okay,
Even with
keep it.
insurance.
All right,
Even
look,
with
that's
insurance.
real. But keep it to these shoes, because this is about the shoes.
Even okay, boom. Perfect.
Like-
I have an older son.
Yeah.
He plays basketball.
Yeah,
And say if I got to set him out each month, but now he decided he want to play basketball. Now I should have to come up with an extra $250 by myself because our son wants to play basketball.
It should
Yeah.
be half. I think it should be half.
But okay, but that's what I'm saying. He didn't say half. She didn't say half. She said he shouldn't because he get child support. So you mean to tell me if you paying child support and then out the blue your child wants to do something,
Me
so
and the
it's
mother
like,
should go half on it. That's
fuck
what
you
we
talking
do.
about.
So
But
would
that's
you
not.
not buy
That's
the
not.
shoes because you don't want the baby mama to have the shoes at her house?
It's not even about the
Or is it
money.
just
No.
because?
I'm never. I know my thing is I'm never
Because
giving
even if you
money.
don't give her the money,
I'm giving.
buy
Well,
the
that's
shoes.
what TK said. I will
Buy the
give you.
shoes. Can you buy the shoes?
I will
Yeah,
give
I
you
would buy the
shoes.
shoes,
When
yeah.
you call,
So buy
you
the
call
shoes.
me up for shoes. I got the shoes on the way.
Exactly.
I'm not
But
giving
but
you.
that's not what the post is.
I'm
She didn't
talking
want him
about
to
how
buy
you
the shoes.
said that you wouldn't give anything else
Extra
So
after that child support,
You
right,
get
that's
the
what you
child
said.
support. So would you? So
And
if she
that's it.
asked you for
For some
something
shoes,
else.
and
Would
you
you
said-
buy that? Would you buy that and give it to the kids? Since you said child
I've
support
done
should
it.
be
I've
enough.
done it,
That's
yes.
what you're.
Yeah,
That's,
I'll-
Because you
That's-
said you're not doing
you're not
anything
doing the
else
extra.
besides that child support. So if she were
and
to
that's
call
what the
you,
argument is.
yeah,
is
if she were
that
to
he
call
get
you and be
child
like, yo,
support,
your kid needs this for school or something
and you
like that, would
no,
you do
no
it?
extra.
Or would
You
just
get
be like,
this money
that's
and
it.
buy it with that.
Like, no, I'm not. Like,
That's your fucking child.
that's extra, right?
That's extra.
So you would do it.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I'm a buy. Like I said, damn, I sound loud as hell all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy whatever they need. but I'm not giving.
But that's
you.
not the post. The post is not if will you give extra money.
trying to buy some shoes.
I will get you. I will get the shoes.
So you
So you
think
agree
that
with
get
old
the
boy?
shoes. I will get
disagree
it.
with the wife.
Yeah.
Yes,
'Cause she's a
because
bitch.
at the end of the day, he needs to reevaluate
and the
their
child
whole
don't
situation.
see it that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, if my child need anything, they're getting it from me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you, hey, you know how bitch ass niggas be like, go ask that other nigga.
Yeah.
You need to ask your new nigga.
Your mama get child
But
support.
I
get
would
it out of
never say that.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying, if we don't got it,
Then y'all don't got it.
we don't got it,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm gonna
not
try
doing
my
it.
best to get it.
Yeah.
Like,
If
but
I
I'm
have
not,
it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. Because it's just like
Because even
I've
in
been
that
in
situation,
situations.
it don't seem like they was hurting. It just seemed
Nah.
that the bitch was bitter
It
and
seemed
she
like she was
didn't want
mad.
him to
Like,
do
like,
more
yeah, she was
than
mad.
what was required from the law.
The child,
think
though,
about what that woman might have done to their household.
I get
you never
it.
know.
I've been, like I said,
Because you don't just be bitter like that for
no,
nothing.
Well,
sometimes bitches just be
To
mad.
say fucking
Sometimes
child, though,
they
that's
just
wild.
be
It's something
mad
going
because
on.
they don't have
That's
no
more
maybe no
emotional.
kids together, or maybe you know what I'm saying.
I don't
She
want that
dangling
woman
over his head
I
or
don't want
something,
that
probably.
woman though.
You see what
I
I'm
don't want that
saying?
woman just
Yeah,
because
that's
you
what-
don't. You're not even trying
That's
to
the
understand.
basis of the
you should respect
conversation.
that I'm
is would
trying
you
to make
be
it.
a
Be a
better
better
move?
person,
Yeah.
I'm
like,
trying to
at the
make
end of the
moves for
day-
my kid. He needs shoes.
Right, and
even-
period,
yeah.
point blank.
Yeah.
And you're a bitch ass nigga if you be like, oh, and like I said, even
He's not
in that-
wrong for supporting his kid besides the child support. He's not wrong
Right,
for
like
that.
that's crazy. She's
Yeah.
crazy at this. Like I said, I've been in both. I've been in the situation where I'm baby mama number 3. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
never seen
So-
this shit
Not-
played
you're not
out in a
wrong.
good way.
You know,
Mama. I know somebody really close to me that was paying a stupid amount of child support, and their baby mama didn't even have custody of the kids.
Yeah.
She was just getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like this child support subject,
that shit-
it touches
it's
people's
really,
hearts
like,
because
that's
some
why I
people
said,
really
yeah.
be committing suicide
Yeah.
and going through all type of
Other
fucked
people
up
paying
shit.
child support for
You
kids
know
what
they
I'm
haven't
saying?
met.
I've been in that situation before.
It's circumstantial
Yeah.
situation. Like Tasty got an ideal situation.
Yeah,
Most
she does.
y'all know most of the time this
My
shit does
situation
not
like
go
Like I said,
smoothly.
I've been in both.
None
like,
of this shit goes
Nah,
smoothly.
it's
Breakups,
not like
baby
that at
daddy,
all.
baby mama, that
Hell
shit is
yeah.
not smooth.
terrible.
Like I
And
said-
if you got somebody who's willing to do anything, like
Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna
at least
respect you
help,
for
like,
trying
you
to
know,
take care
yeah.
of your kid.
Right,
But hey,
Help
you
without
know-
no backlash,
You know, we
I put it that
don't
way.
look. Do what you got to do over there, but please don't fuck up the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, next month we'll make sure he got this.
Yeah, like I've been in both. Like I remember when I first got in the military, I was on child support. I had to pay $550 a month
Yeah.
for a child. I remember working at a hotel, and I worked there for 2 weeks. I had to catch a train and 2 buses. I got paid for 2 weeks' pay. That shit, I put this on my grandma. That shit was $12, y'all. Child support took all my money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, in that instance, I've been in both, and I had to go home like, look, I ain't make no money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And at the time, she was asking me for more shit. I'm like, bro, I don't even have
Yeah.
money to support my damn self. You know what I'm saying? So
And then you find out that your
but-
child not even getting
right,
money.
but see now I'm in a
And
different.
I'm not putting out bid. I'm just
Right.
saying some niggas find out they kids
Yeah.
ain't even getting
Or
the
the
money.
kid ain't even there.
Or the kid.
Now that's
Okay.
I'd heard that shit before
I've
too.
seen
That
a
shit be
nigga
wild.
from Michigan, even though the kid wasn't
Yeah.
his, he still was obligated.
Especially, you know why? Because
kill
a lot
that.
of times if you have a child within the marriage and you know for a fact that the child is not yours and you go through with it and sign a birth certificate, legally when y'all get divorced, you are obligated to take care of that
Yeah.
child.
That's still
Because
your
you
child.
knew and you didn't do anything about it. You know
Now
what I'm
you
saying?
mad.
Now you mad because he ain't yours. Oh, he
Little
wasn't yours
saucy
when y'all was good.
Hey man, it takes a village.
Yeah.
It do, it
It's
do.
It definitely
kids.
takes
And
a
this-
village,
that's a
and,
fucked up-
and man, you know they all going through it.
But
over
she
there.
did. I would have, no
She
matter
dead
what,
ass
I would
wrong.
have left her ass. I
Yeah.
don't play about my kids.
Fuck
Like,
them
that's
kids.
whether I had it or not, you could have been like, okay, well, let's figure it out. Look, fuck, I hit a bitch in the mouth saying fuck my kids. Like that's the lowest of lowest. Like my
That's
kids.
so wrong.
Hell yeah. Hey, y'all, to the people who've never been to college and shit, you always think about, man, I wish I could just go back to high school.
Right.
If you was the person you are right now mentally, how would you maneuver through school? Like high
know if
school.
I'd want to.
You wouldn't be able to deal with all those kids?
I don't
No.
want. Yeah, and then it's you know why it's creepy because we are humans. So it's just like you're around. I don't care what nobody says. You're gonna look at these little kids like, oh, he look cute, she look. That's disgusting, bro. You're a grown man or a grown woman. She either looking at because you know them high school boys, they look like grown men,
Facts.
and these little girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
facts.
that shit. I wish a grown man would be near a bathroom where my 12-year-old daughter is. Like,
Yeah, so
that's
we got
crazy.
this 29-year-old.
Hai Ji-young Shin. How you say her name?
Hai Jung Shin
Hai
or something.
Jung-
Yeah. Hai
She
Jung
decided
Shin.
she wanted to go back
They
to high
do be
school.
looking little though. That's
She enrolled in the high school and was there for 4 days before they realized that she was 29 years old.
How did they figure it out?
Well, they looked at her documents closer, apparently, and
they didn't
then
look
they
at it the
found
first
out
time.
no,
At all.
because by the state they were required to enroll any student that wanted to be in school.
Oh.
So she
They didn't think it was
provided
weird when she self-enrolled herself. That shit's not weird.
She provided a false birth certificate.
That's crazy.
And
That's
that was
illegal.
all they needed at first to get in the school.
So they're
Like,
like trying to process
so
it. And
yes,
stuff.
by the time they processed that shit after 4 days, then she got kicked out. People say she was making a lot of friends, talking to a lot of girls.
That's
but
crazy.
they were suspicious about sex trafficking though.
Not
Like
in
they
New
thought that
Jersey?
she was trying to
Right.
like trying to recruit
Where
girls.
your right mind would
Yes.
make you do something like
So
that.
they said she went in there trying to recruit girls, apparently, to
Oh, bitch,
be in
she
sex trafficking. Like, So
She
can you
was
imagine how scary that is as
a
a parent,
mole?
like to have some, like imagine you're sending your daughter off to school.
That's
and,
wild.
So y'all, I know y'all saw the black dude
That's
that
crazy.
Tryna play
he went
basketball.
back and he
Nigga,
got on the
dunking
team.
on niggas,
He was on the
cuz.
team
That's
trying to
crazy.
relive his high school
Sir,
dreams.
you are
your
wildin'.
He got caught because one of the coaches from the other team recognized him from back in the day.
Ain't that my boy Leon?
But
Now,
he
do
used to
y'all
get
think
100
mentally
points.
there's something wrong with
No.
you? Like, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
In her instance,
To
she
even
was
think
probably sex
about,
trafficking.
she was probably on some
In
sex
his
trafficking.
instant,
It's something wrong
yes,
with that.
like you're stuck in the past, and you're something's wrong with you.
feel like
Man, back in my glory
you
days,
have
I was Jordan, baby.
First of all, that is a
Sir,
thing.
that was
I
30
be wanting
years
to throw
ago.
that out there, nigga. Let go that high school
Please.
phase.
Yes,
Let go
that's
of that
how
high
it's a
school
disorder.
phase.
It's a disorder, bro.
Let
It's
go of
like
it.
just because
I
you
was a shit Marietta High,
you
bro.
know, because you peaked
Let
too
go.
soon is what happened,
Yes,
and then
let
now
go.
you know.
I hate
grown
seeing
man in the
niggas
12th
riding
grade.
that high school wave.
Everybody knew me, bro.
But
Oh
this
my
is
God.
15 years
Take
later,
that
10
varsity
years
jacket off.
Please. Burn the shit out of it.
Still
It's done.
riding that shit like
Yeah.
you was just there.
He got the clubs with his varsity jacket on.
later. Yeah.
Man.
That's not what's
So
going
that
on.
shit is vintage, okay?
Go to college.
Yeah.
Right, if you want to keep it
And you
going,
could be
keep going to
any-
school,
And then
okay?
you can be any age in college. You, can
You
be,
really
you know,
can,
it's not going to
yep.
be against the law.
And you can be on the
but
campus.
But you know,
Yep.
the
But
reason
you-
why I say they not slow, excuse me, is just because you have
It's
to be
manipulative.
smart enough to make false
Yeah.
documents.
Yes.
You're
Yep,
not
yep.
fucking stupid.
And think about it.
That's what I
Kids
think, too.
gravitate towards
Yep,
adults. So
that's
that
what I
nigga
think,
probably
too.
felt like he was the shit.
You
right?
probably know what
Well-
to bro. You know,
Yeah.
you brought all the snacks, all the
You
cookies.
know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
gum.
Yeah. You driving?
Right.
Right, you need a ride.
drive-
I'm telling you, people like that don't like dealing with people their age. You know why? Because
Yeah.
we don't deal with nigga. You're a grown ass man. You just
Yeah.
grow the fuck up.
Facts.
weird.
I'd rather
That's
be around these little boys.
crazy.
Like, hey man, you cool as hell, bro. You
Yeah.
Because
That's wild.
That's
That
how
is crazy.
These
Robert Arch. Yep.
they both going to jail.
No, to prison.
Right. That shit. This nigga in the locker room with tattoos and shit. He got a smoker's cough. Like, sir, get the fuck out of here.
You got tattoos?
My
Wow.
mom signed for me.
Hey, you can blow some kids away. Hey, yo, like straight up, they'll be all
Can
into
you
you.
imagine seeing when that nigga saw him ducking like,
Nah, I just be taking them
That
roids.
shit
is that
crazy.
Earl, nigga? Like, that's
body
bro, that is
Oh
a
my
fucking
God,
movie
yeah.
script,
You got
bro.
shit happening with your body that don't happen in your youth. Nigga got varicose veins and
Right.
shit.
That's a Disney movie, bro. I swear.
For real.
Back to high school, face ass. That shit crazy.
Oh my God.
Pick your poison.
Man.
Oh right.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, I go first.
Yeah, pop that shit off.
Okay, would you rather come in 5 seconds
Oh, damn.
and that's it? Like that's the big one, it's done, or for it take 4 hours for the rest of your life?
You said 5 seconds?
4 hours?
4
5
hours.
seconds or 4 hours.
4
But
hours.
once you
I'm
that
going
5,
4 hours.
but once that 5 seconds, it's like you done. That's the one and done, and you
Nope,
done.
4
Or
hours.
then 4
I'm aware a motherfucker.
The reason
out.
why I'm going 4 hours because you can enjoy that 4 hours.
But every time.
Every
You
time.
can never, like, ain't never, and then it's always going to be right there, and then you just can't.
For 4 hours. Hey,
Oh,
I'ma
so you
look.
never
Oh,
do.
wait.
No, you can't. You will at like the
I'm gonna
fourth
get
hour.
myself going for 3 hours and 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go meet a female for 30 minutes, and then we go get the rest of it done.
I'm still going 4 hours
just
because
say,
that
yeah, I would
5
go 4
seconds,
hours.
they gonna roast your ass for the
You
rest
would-
of your
you
life.
can never
You
be-
can't do that.
I guess that's
Tasty,
maybe
you
that's a-
cannot look at me and say you would deal with a man who you would never have a woman in your entire life.
I'm done.
That's never going to
5
happen.
seconds
She
is
gonna
ridiculous.
cheat on you, or y'all gonna have a whole bunch of
5
rubber
seconds
everything
is
around
barely
here. That's nothing.
foreplay. Like, what
That
is
ain't
that?
even
Like,
Soon
foreplay.
as soon as the nigga hit the tip,
It's 2 pumps.
That's
and it never gets hard
no,
again.
That's not even 2. Is that even 2 pumps?
Never say
2 quick pumps?
just 2 pumps.
It
Niggas
takes
gonna
5
commit
seconds
suicide.
to get your pants off.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. What the
You just put a penny to the side.
I'm going 4 hours. I can't.
That nigga, as soon as you look at her,
what can happen for you in 5 seconds? That's where.
Nothing.
That's how you
Nothing.
answer that question.
I don't-
Nothing.
Nothing
But
at
it
all.
can be. I guess women are different because even like with like vibrators and stuff, like I need like 3 seconds. It's done.
See, it
but
depends
hold
on
on.
how
And I'm
high
going to
it
sleep.
is.
You gotta be.
But you done got
already
yourself there
revved
mentally.
up.
Like, I know I ain't got time for this. I just want to get off real fast.
No,
Can you
no.
tell yourself that every time?
You saw me sitting
No,
there
you
now.
can't.
That
No,
was
you
5
can't.
seconds right there. That's 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
it's
I'm
adjusting your body
saying-
is 5
You
seconds.
touch his back in the
Nothing.
movie theater.
I'm just saying, I've done it in less time.
You
Lord
lies.
Jesus. Guinness Book of World Records. Where
So
are
you picking
y'all?
5
when we need
seconds?
to
You
rip
can't
this-
get past the first lips
Yeah.
in 5 seconds.
Because I feel like women already be doing it multiple times anyways. So it's just like I can only speak from a woman
Yeah.
point of view.
That's
know.
crazy.
I can see
5
both
seconds?
working
No.
both.
5
But
seconds.
I
just-
prefer.
I mean,
the
I'm
4.
not
believe y'all
gonna
are lying, but
lie.
it's
In
cool.
real,
I think y'all are lying,
but
but
in
it's
real,
cool.
no. But in real life, like I've wanted to, like
You would not be
No,
faithful to-
listen,
okay.
listen. No,
Go ahead.
I can't. Like I'm not saying I picked that for the man that I want to be with. That's not what. But like for me, if like what my body function is doing, I definitely because it's like
Oh, I see what
I've
you're saying.
been-
You could choose that. I
Yeah,
see
you know
what
what I'm
you're
saying. What I'm choosing, I would choose the 5 seconds because even like I've been
It'd be
in
like
that
them ladies that be like,
situation where like soon as we started, it's done. Like, I'm
But
done.
see, y'all can keep going after that. For a dude, this ain't finna go back up, bro.
Unless
It's game
you
over.
really that turned on.
You gotta
You be so turned on. You
and then
bust
5
off,
seconds
just keep
later,
going
it's
straight up
over.
for that motherfucker. Man, look, I'm going with the 4
I'm
hours.
going for the
'cause in
4.
4 hours, you can
I'm about
do
to
a lot of
Viagra the hell
things.
out your ass. We got a lot of lube
Is
on this
that
bed.
unrealistic though? For 4 hours,
That's
you
a
gotta
long
think,
time,
you,
though.
just
An
think you
hour
got-
for
Yeah, that's a
fucking
long
hour
time.
each position. I'm gonna hit you from the back for an hour.
But that's
you
a
can do
long-
missionary for an hour.
an hour
You gonna
is a
suck
long
this dick
time.
for an hour.
An hour, but you gotta think. in real-
Yeah.
Teabagging
it
for an
sounds
hour.
good.
The whole time we've been doing this podcast, y'all would have been pumping, right?
Hey,
Still
yo,
pumping.
Check me out.
Really?
Check me out.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Well, all right, I'm not gonna change it all the way up. But have y'all ever fucked till the sun came up before?
Yes.
Exactly.
That's it.
It can
But,
happen.
but that's a one-time special.
It's finna be all the
occasion.
time tonight.
Man, all the
Okay,
time.
man,
As a
see,
matter of
before
fact, if
sunrise.
You
you
start
fuck,
at midnight and you'll coach to 4 a.m.
if you
Yo.
fuck for 4 hours, you would probably start planning your life around the 4.
Yeah.
You might not have sex every day.
We gonna start
but
at
be
8. We go to bed by 11,
And you know
you know
it's
what I'm
on
saying?
tonight,
Kids running
right?
in the room. You gotta cook dinner. Do you really have a dedicated?
No, you gonna
4
plan it
hours?
When I
out.
got
You
4
gonna plan
hours,
it
you
out.
damn right. You
know when your free time
feel
is.
you.
Hey, you know what it is on Friday, right?
That's your choice. That's my choice.
Every Friday we going 4 hours.
All right, so
What's
look,
yours?
I'm gonna go ahead with mine. It's my pick your poison is like this. It says you're an adult now. We all adults, so pick 3.
All right.
A good paying job, free internet, a good sex life, a caring partner, good health, or a tour around the world.
You gotta pick 3, goddamn.
Right. That was
I
a
forgot
long
the first
list,
one.
Right.
Well, let's not do 3 because you got to pick 2 of those.
I'm going good health and travel around the world. Those are my 2.
Oh yeah, say that shit one more time.
Good paying job, free internet, good sex life, caring partner, good health, a tour around the world.
Good health and tour around the world. I thought
Okay.
you could find the rest of that
Job, tour around the world, and partner.
Okay.
Break it down
You
to
said
2.
Oh, okay. Job and partner.
Job and
Because
partner.
if I have a good job, then I can pay to go around the world.
Okay.
shit. True.
Mm.
I'm going good health and travel.
Yeah, I got good health and travel too.
Look, now I gotta.
I need a mate though.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
mate.
feel
I'm
like-
a mate while I'm going around the world. Fuck.
Okay, I feel like I
With
would
a whole bunch of different me's.
go.
And I'm being good health too.
Okay.
Which
Look,
is
that's
good
all I
sperm.
want.
I'm going
health,
good
yeah.
health, and it's between good paying job and a tour around the world. I'm going to go good health and good paying job, but I don't want to work. Like
You see what I'm saying?
Like I want, like
I got
work.
good health. I'd never be.
It's like in your ideal situation, you wouldn't choose work.
I would.
All right, so I
would.
will work in the way that I choose to work.
Yeah,
but
but
not
it's still a
for,
job,
Yeah, okay,
though.
bad. So I'm gonna say good health and tour around the world.
Even if we was famous podcasters, it's still a job. You still have
Yeah,
to do research.
and that's a
we
fact.
can do
You
it
see what
around
I'm
the
saying?
world.
That's a fact.
I can.
Yeah.
I can see where y'all some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I'm in China. What's up? TK replay.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm
that
gonna
shit
go, okay. Would you rather win a guaranteed $25K or your best friend, this is your like ride or die best friend, like y'all do everything together, always together, win $100,000?
Oh, you trying to
If
ask
you
a
had to
selfish
pick.
question? Oh, okay.
Say that one more time. Say it one more
Would
time.
you rather win 25,000 or have your best fucking friend, like y'all do everything, y'all together all the time, win $100,000?
My best friend to win $100,000
Yeah, I would say that too.
because
Cause my
it's
nigga gonna multiply that shit. We
and,
finna be
not even
fucking
that. Like I know they
rich.
gonna give me some. We gonna be.
You
finna
sure?
be-
We finna be straight.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
You said 200,000.
No, 25 and 100.
You win a guaranteed $25K
Uh huh.
or your best friend win $100K.
We got to do the 100.
We got, you know what I'm saying?
And
I said the same thing. Like,
if you
my
said
nigga
best
finna
friend,
ball, right?
And he might split it with me. You know what I'm saying?
But in real, maybe though, because in real life,
maybe he might not.
Okay,
You
would
know,
y'all
maybe he might
consider
take
y'all
off of that
best
shit, you
friends?
know, you never
Would
know.
y'all
I would.
consider y'all
That's my
best
dog.
friends?
I would. That's my
Okay,
nigga.
so if you just got $100,000, you just finna give him some money?
$50,000.
You finna give him $50,000?
I've actually
shit
gotten money and gave this
No,
nigga
I'm
money for
asking.
free.
No,
I remember
that's
one
how
time
it
I
We're
ended up
just
getting
saying.
some I forgot. I got some type of money. I just gave this nigga $100.
Well, I did the same thing. I remember I gave,
Yeah.
bro, we do that shit all the time.
Hey,
like,
here, nigga.
the shit, when you
Yeah.
got a real motherfucking friend, like for real, like that shit real. Like, nigga, this
we-
nigga
Some
gave me
people
money
would
when I
think,
had
like, you
nothing.
wouldn't give
Like,
it.
We at
Like,
the
you know?
point where it's like, if I got it, you got it.
exactly.
no,
And
for
also
sure.
If
genuine
I'm
shit.
winning,
Yeah,
you're
hell
winning.
yeah.
We win.
I agree.
You know what I'm
And it
saying?
should be that
Because if a
way.
nigga who
It
would say
should.
25, you're a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
yeah.
fucked up. Like,
Or your friends is dirty.
exactly
Or
right.
you don't trust your friends.
That's
Like,
what
you know,
it
you don't
is.
trust. You know, you don't trust.
Mine's is no legs or no arms. Like I'm talking about you.
No arms.
Your feet. I didn't see videos of both, so
I'm going no arms.
you going no
I would
arms?
go
You going?
no,
So you
no
feeding the
legs.
babies with the spoons with
Well,
your feet?
I feel
No
like I
legs.
don't
I
ever
can't.
want to be immobile.
But who's to say you're immobile with no legs though?
You got a wheelchair?
They got motherfuckers
I'll
in
just
the
be in a wheelchair and
UFC
still
with
have
no
my
legs.
hands. I can't.
I seen the whole UFC fighting with no
know.
legs, bro.
And
I'm going no
and
legs.
this is a kind of crazy subject for me because you remember we was looking at the dude with the prosthetic face yesterday. It's just like
Yeah.
certain things just
I
throw
feel
off
you.
my
Nah, your
it's
equilibrium
hard to
type
look
shit,
at, and I feel like it's easier to see people with no arms than like on the ground. Like it's
Walking
like
on
I
their
feel
hands.
I feel you.
I feel sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? I know they don't want you to feel sorry for them, but it brings something out of me. So I would say no arms because with no arms, I could figure out how to do shit with my legs, and with no legs, I just feel
You
like
still have your hands though.
you're gonna always be looking up at people because you're in a
Nah,
wheelchair.
you got prosthetic legs.
Prosthetic.
Shit,
So
yeah.
the option of prosthetics is there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying like it's
But
just going
that
forever.
no,
that takes it away.
Takes it away
That
because
takes it
then-
away.
All right, well,
So
okay, I
that's
see
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
So
Okay, yeah,
without
never
it,
mind,
I'm going no arms.
I feel you.
I don't want to.
So
be,
they could just come at you. You can't block the your own.
I'm gonna be.
attacked.
You kickboxing is real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't want to
I feel
be
you, I feel you.
not moving. I want to be able
I
to
would
get
be
up and
moving
move
all
when I
right.
want
In this
to.
wheelchair, I'm gonna be
Okay,
your
rolling like
ass.
a
Y'all know one
What?
thing when people get old, the first thing that makes them really check out is
Being
not
stuck
move,
somewhere.
being stuck.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people having to do things for you.
Yeah.
I feel like
Shit,
if I got my
I'ma
legs,
be
I would
I'ma
check
get-
with
Arnold
no legs,
Schwarzenegger
like,
up here.
Only because I'm touchy feely. Like I can't ever hug again.
But
I
then-
can't never. I don't want to
yeah.
hug you with my legs.
That's what I
nigga.
said,
You can hug
right?
somebody.
I'm afraid
I
of
don't
somebody
wanna
like
do
you know
that.
what my biggest fear? A nigga tickling me and I can't. Stop. Like, I know that shit sound weird, but like you like
No, you take your toes and you push his arm away.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
And another thing that's kind of weird about it is like if you don't have no legs, just the private area, all that stuff just
I mean,
They
it's
still be
there.
fucking.
starts to they be fucking.
They do.
It's
But
still
it's
there.
just,
do.
Yeah. Hold your torso still.
Okay, torso.
That's freaky.
you go to hell.
You would never do it with nobody. Sidebar. You would never do it with nobody with no legs. I think it's freaky. I would. Like if
I
they
would
have
just
like a
to
stupid,
see what
I
it would
could do
be
no. I
like.
could do no arms.
like a stupid
Yeah.
long dick, but like no legs.
Right.
I couldn't do no
going-
It's
arms.
just because
like,
the way
that
I'm
shit weird.
imagining it just being there,
It's
like
just for dick.
it's
No, but
something-
having
All she
no
gotta do is
arms
be in
is
a push-up
weird.
position. I can just hold it like this. Torso.
I fucking hate this thing.
So you just standing there. You can't grab onto nothing. Can't hold on to
They
nothing.
got me. They
can't
got
grab
a
my
butt.
waist, can't
Like
nothing.
if it's probably like nips. It's
I
not
put
right
a
there.
No,
couple
I meant
pillows
like,
right here, you know what I'm
with no
saying?
arms, like somebody with no arms.
Right, you can't
like,
grip
I
it.
thought she
You
gonna
can't
slide
grip.
everywhere.
No
What the hell?
arms is it? No,
No, that's
yeah,
weird.
I'm about to wrap
That's
my legs
weird.
around
Yeah,
this
it's
nigga.
wild. It's wild.
That's weird.
That's a wild question, man. I'm still.
What, fucking with no
I'm
arms and no
keeping
legs?
my legs and deal with somebody.
He said,
I
"I'm
would have,
keeping my legs."
they have to have their legs.
Ain't nobody cut on my legs.
Ain't nobody
That's
cut-
that.
Yeah, there you go. Soul
I
food.
feel
Grandmama
you.
told y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Ain't
God.
nobody cutting on my legs.
Right.
Ain't none my turpentine.
I can't with y'all. Y'all stupid.
And she was everybody's grandma though, for real.
Hey, Netflix been trying to fuck. I don't pay for Netflix, first of all.
And you about to, because you one of them who be sharing
I'm a
passwords.
sharing ass nigga. But I'm gonna tell you this. I don't really care. I'll fuck with Hulu and HBO Max more than Netflix anyway. Netflix be having some good shit here and there, but I'll be on everything else. Take the Netflix. I
I'm
don't
not
give
gonna
a
lie. I
fuck.
watch all that shit. I
just
ain't finna lie and be like, I don't like
depends
neither. I like all of them. They all got a
Prime
different.
Video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Respect
know
for
what
me.
you want. I
Them
feel
Netflix
like,
originals be hitting sometimes.
right. I feel
They
like
do.
they the Netflix is good for movies and binge
Yeah.
watching. Hulu is good for like shows and shit like
Like,
that.
yeah, they all
You
got
know
their
what I'm
own-
saying?
So
I
what are they
just-
going to do? Make it so when you try to log on, you just can't get in because somebody
For
else.
those that haven't heard, Netflix is trying to charge for like shared accounts, basically. So they already started in like Costa Rica and stuff like
That's
that.
'cause
To
y'all
where
losing
if
money.
you have a Netflix account, every shared account is gonna have to be charged. I think like $2.99
Hell yeah.
per account, and you're allowed two people to share your password. So that's what they're trying
You
to
said
bring
how
into
they
the
gonna know?
States.
Because how the hell you watching TV in
Yeah.
Africa
They're
and this
trying to bring
nigga's
it
over
to-
here
I
in
don't
New
even
York?
watch
like-
Netflix
address.
like that though. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
there you
bothering
go. Your
me.
IP address.
That's
how
why I
they do it.
sporadically just log off on all devices.
I
There you
mean,
go.
Just
yeah.
in case. I
That's why.
decide
So that's
to.
why you took off the Hulu. That's why.
So you're not getting charged a full like $9.99 or $11.99.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
getting charged like two
What
$2.99,
I'm
like
saying
$3.
is, if
I wonder why I can't
anytime-
watch it the other day.
let me be clear. I'm never even funny because I don't give a fuck. I be at work 90% of the time, but anytime I go on to something and I can't watch it because it says occupied by other devices,
shit is
Yeah, that shit's
I'm
irritating.
logging
annoying.
out or
Nah, I
I'm
feel you,
logging
yeah.
out on
That is
everything else.
Especially if you
and
ain't finna
then-
give me no money for this.
Don't
like-
worry about it.
Yeah.
That's
But that's the only time I ever care. If I want to watch something and
I can't. Yeah.
I stopped letting people
Don't
have
worry
my
about it.
passwords.
But I don't
Like,
be giving a fuck about it.
I'll be like, I don't like nobody just using my shit and changing my algorithm, and then they have
That shit
they
do be
be
pissing me off,
Yeah,
too.
a bunch
saying
of
shit
random
they
ass-
watch
Don't
it,
make
it
your
just be
don't make your own profile
Hey,
on my
don't
shit.
make your own profile.
me,
You can
my
use-
kids, and
thank
my
you.
wife. That's it,
Use my
okay?
shit, but don't let me know you're there.
There
you
you
know
go.
what I'm
Use
saying?
my
Apparently,
kitchen
they
or
said
something.
what 100 million people are using Netflix and not paying for
Oh,
it.
I'm one of them.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you
too
right
many
now.
people are.
And they're mad that they're losing money and stuff
Maybe
like
that's
that.
my problem. I guess because I ain't got time. I pay for all the subscriptions. I got fucking
You got a cable bill.
man. I got fucking.
Pretty much.
I got
Yeah.
Hulu, Netflix, fucking Showtime, Stars, Philo.
Philo?
That's like
Yeah,
it's like regular
Philo.
channels.
Now
It's
y'all
like
know what I do
regular-
for real
TV.
shit though.
Yeah.
I'm cheap as hell. Like what I do. So what I've done before is all you gotta do is create hella different emails and then keep doing the free trials. I didn't jug
You got
Netflix
like a
about
million
30
emails.
times.
But you know what? They start noticing the account.
IP
It's
address.
the account.
It's the
That's
the
why you
bank
go from
account that you
iCloud
use.
to Gmail. You gotta switch them up.
Oh,
you know
You
what I'm
like
can't
saying?
keep putting your same bank account in there though with different
Different
emails.
cards
You
and
use a
shit,
different
yeah.
email, but they recognize
Oh,
that
that
bank.
makes sense, yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I stopped doing that. But I'm at some point in the year I have every streaming service because
That
I wait.
particular
It'd be
show.
different
I
stuff
wait till
on.
a show is completely
Yeah.
over. I get it for a month, watch it, and let that shit go.
Like BMF. I told
Yep.
y'all
And that
that.
shit
BMF.
be pissing me off
Yep.
when shit be coming out my account. Like you think you got a certain amount of
Oh,
money?
you
No,
be mad as
Netflix
fuck. They
got
come on at the
like
And
worst
some of them
time.
be way more expensive because I don't want to watch the commercials, so I'm paying the $15.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like
You
them
gotta
commercials.
update. You know what
If
I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
pay for something, I'm paying for
Yeah.
it. all.
Exactly.
That
Like,
ad free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ad free.
I be watching ads. You forget what you watching after a while.
Philo
What the
is
fuck
good
was I
though.
watching?
Like
I
it's just
might
like
check that
regular
out.
TV. It's only like maybe 25.
So it's kind of like Sling, like how Sling is.
It's just like that. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
it have. I mean, it have all the
Sling.
channels
Right.
that I watch, like VH1,
Yeah.
Cooking, all the shit that I watch. It got all them channels, and
Yeah.
then it
Cooking
have
shows
like
you like to watch.
like on demand, like you can go and watch like shows. That's really why I like stuff because I be at work and stuff, or I be busy, so I can't ever really watch stuff when it
Right.
come on. And I like streaming services
able to
where
go
I
back
can
and
go
watch it.
back and watch it versus like only live.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a show called Your Honor?
Yes,
I heard it was good.
Big. That shit good as fuck. It's
nah,
good
I
as
watched
fuck.
it.
I saw. I watched.
I
I
just
watched
want
it this
to
morning.
Is it real or reality?
It's on season 2.
Just
gonna have to
check
watch
Your
it.
Honor out.
It's good as
That
fuck.
shit good as fuck.
I'm gonna have to watch
Koofy.
I ain't exactly.
Koofy.
We ain't even gonna
Koofy
talk
Johnson.
about it. I just want y'all to see that.
Right,
shit.
next week we
when
gonna
you
talk
find
about
a good show, man,
good.
ain't none like a good
good.
ass show.
Is it real or
man.
You
reality?
want-
I don't
it's-
like reality
it's,
TV.
It's not reality.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'm
not-
never gonna suggest you
Okay,
reality,
thank
you.
except that parenting show.
That was pretty.
You
good.
watch season 2?
Yeah, no, I haven't watched
Okay.
it.
Okay.
We gonna
Season
get
two just
into
came
it.
out.
Oh, Bel Air about to come out too. I gotta
Yeah.
watch that.
Hey, we can start adding that to this shit too.
Show
Just
what?
discuss
You
some
about to
shows.
come
Shows
back
that we
out?
watch.
Hell yeah. So
Joe
ass.
crazy.
exactly. So let's go ahead and get to the replay with TK. Speaking of movies and shit. Hey, we all looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
This one was fire. So I watched the movie You People. Bruh,
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
was
This
good.
movie was fire, y'all. When I say star-studded, Nia Long, Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill, you had Laura London.
Carisha, please.
Right, Carisha, Lala Anthony, Dion Cole. You had freaking, who else was there?
Anthony
There was
Anderson.
Anthony Anderson.
Kim. What's her name?
One of the twins from ATL. It's Malika or I can't think of her other
Whitley
sister
or
name.
Yeah.
It was
yeah, Kim Whitley.
Yeah.
Yep,
The
yep.
lady
She
from
was the auntie.
Seinfeld, the
Yep,
mama
Yep,
of
the husband from X-Files.
Mulder.
Yeah.
Yes, this
I
movie.
don't know what his name
was
is.
So, but I mean, it was kind of like, you know how they got every other movie where, you know, your child bring home this person you never would expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always usually racial. That's
It's
all.
like meet the parents.
You know what I'm saying? But I think with this one,
who's coming to
man,
dinner?
it was way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they paid so much homage to the culture. Like, they on Slauson Ave. They went to, you know what I'm saying? They went to
A
a
lot of
marathon.
Nick played in
Like,
there.
what?
A lot of
Roscoe's
Nick.
Chicken,
It's written by
like-
Kenya Barris
Yes.
and Jonah Hill.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
This movie. Matter of fact, his shoe game in this movie was
Fire.
fire. Okay,
Oh my God.
Jonah
I
don't
loved
be
his
playing, bro.
sneakers.
Y'all know Jonah fuck with the niggas. Okay,
I loved his sneakers.
And then so I just go to a couple scenes. One of my favorite scenes was when the parents try to get them to break up or whatever. So Eddie Murphy ended up taking Jonah Hill to the basketball court,
Man.
thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Balling on
Like,
y'all
he
bitch
like,
ass.
oh, show him what you said you was doing, bro. Jonah Hill end up working them out there. You know what I'm talking about?
They
Like,
work on them
and
niggas.
he tried to record it, thinking he gonna be all white
He
out
said,
there.
"Did you get that one?" He was
You know
like,
what
"Nah,
I'm
my
saying?
phone wasn't working."
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of the hardest scenes. My other favorite scene was when so they go to the spot, Laura London and the mother, and she
Oh my
thinking
God.
they had this little racist moment. So they go up to the spot. She like holding a lady on the phone. She's like, hold on, I'm gonna take care of y'all in a minute. So another lady walk in, she's like, oh, I like your hair, girl, whatever. And she let her walking by. She like, oh, this is absurd. I come in here all the time and I can't believe because I'm with you, they gonna be racist. Da, da, da. First of all, that's not what happened at all. The lady she was talking to was her coworker, and she was saying she liked her nice hair. So she was like, you gonna step outside? Like,
Oh my God.
when I say that lady was tripping the whole time. But my favorite character, honestly, was the father. He had me laughing.
Eddie
the
Murphy?
entire- No, not the
Boulder.
Yes, Boulder. Yes.
Boulder. I don't know what his real name. We
When
gotta
he
find out
kept
his
talking
real-
about X to the Z exhibit, like I was on the
Exhibitor session.
He told this man's whole backstory at the wedding on just for
Oh
Because
my
he's a representation of
Right,
us niggas.
right.
It's exhibit.
It's some way Pimp My Ride.
Right, yes,
it
that
really
shit.
touched him.
Bro, that movie, and I like it too because it wasn't all sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you knew they were
Yeah.
together, but it wasn't like it was no
Too
crazy
much,
sex
doing too
scenes.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Vulgarity.
No
just
disrespect to
vulgar as
Nip, but
fuck.
Laura was, you know what I'm saying? She was
Yeah,
thicker than a
yeah,
snicker.
yeah.
No disrespect, Nip. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that movie was fire. Like, it really was fire. Like, 10 out of 10. Streaming on Netflix. Like, I watched that shit this morning. Like, I was in my room dying laughing.
It's
Like,
it's
It was
hilarious.
funny.
That
It
shit
really
was
got
fire.
some laugh out loud
Man,
moments.
the movie deals with interracial relationships.
yes.
It does.
And that's another
And the
reason why I liked
difficulties
it.
and the separations of culture, man. Let's get into that, man.
Yeah, and that was another one. Well, that too, and also I liked it because y'all know we all podcasters, so that was kind of one of the things that was fire.
Yeah.
Like Jonah Hill, his
Relatable.
homegirl was podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the culture.
Made it to complex.
You know what I'm saying?
Goals?
But as far as like the interracial thing, like I have like now me and my wife's families don't treat us like that. But like the outside world, I've definitely experienced. You know what I'm saying? I've had black women come up to me like I just murdered their family, or I'm being so disrespectful because I'm with an Asian woman, and we've seen older Asian people like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's interracial is very, very real. You
TK,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
funny
Like,
you say that for real because my daughter's father is white,
Yeah.
and back when we actually were together, I dealt with that a lot.
Yeah.
By our race actually. Because
Oh, our
like,
race is
we'd
the
be
worst. I ain't
out-
gonna lie to you. We
We'd
are the
be out
worst.
somewhere and it'd be blunt disrespect.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, straight
they
up.
would walk straight up to me and
Yes.
be like, "You with this clown? Why?"
Yup.
Like
I've
like,
had a
why
girl
you with
bend
this white
over
boy?
in front of me like, oh, I need
Yeah.
to pick up something. Like,
Yeah,
dead
like,
ass?
oh, why you with this white boy? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
like,
And
it's
I'm looking
wild
at
out
him
there.
like, what you gonna do? And it's like, what you gonna do? Like, it's just a mess. Like the whole thing
Right.
is crazy. It's just not accepted. It's just
really
not.
not.
I mean,
And it was,
It's
I've never
crazy.
dated outside of it.
I have in middle school, but not in adult life.
it's hard. It really
I had a
is.
Mexican girlfriend one time
I
and
feel
a
like
Dominican, but
black people should
Dominican
be
is just about black.
I mean,
It's
you know,
almost
that's a personal
being
opinion.
black. Yeah, but I would say, I've seen people deal with different things, but I think a lot of times people be too selfish in their ways and they project it.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
that's
why
all
do
it is. If that's what you like, that's fine.
I don't know. I've done this before. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen people, and I've been like, man, I know you ain't fucking her right. I know you.
You was the one.
I
And
know
then,
you.
you know what it be for me?
I
It don't-
would never disrespect you, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stare. But
Yeah.
it's sometimes, and
You
it's
have
not
those
all. And
thoughts
it's,
in your
it's
mind,
not
yeah.
all of them. It
Yeah.
just be certain ones.
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure if I seen Jonah Hill like with a Lauren London, I'd be like, man,
Yeah.
you automatically
Yeah.
believe it's a
Yeah.
motive on her side.
But I think
Yeah.
they did it like
You
that
know?
on purpose because they
Yeah.
were so
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 9 times out of 10 the couples don't really be the opposites people make it seem. It's just the skin color is just an eyesore. But for the most part, when you date somebody out of another race, they generally have a lot of qualities of your
Yeah.
race. It's really do you be just a skin color,
Right.
but you can't make somebody outside look and see that. They just see you're white or you're this or you know
Well,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know. I disagree. I think just because coming from like, okay, like for me, I could never date a white. I just don't feel that like a white man could show my son how to be a black man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
might not just
Or
a man.
like,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Is you will and I'm not saying that it does. It's not possible just for like again my personal or even the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I just it's nothing wrong, but when it comes to just like certain things like that's what I
You're
think
talking about cultural difference
No,
too.
no, but even
like,
in not
let's
necessarily
say
because
a
you could
Paul
be.
Wall type.
But he's still, I don't give a fuck, but he's still white. And he will never know what it's like to be a nigga.
I see
and
what
he will
you're
never
saying.
get treated like a nigga. He's still a white boy who act
and
like
even
a nigga.
if they have mixed babies, to them they're still considered black. Like, no, I agree with what you're saying.
So
and
that's
it's just
the,
like,
or
that
even
is
like
a hard
in the black
battle.
way around, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if it was like a black man and then a white woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you got black daughters, you know what I'm saying? How's she gonna teach me how to motherfucker put a scarf on or do a roller set or how to? Because it's just different.
But you
It's like no
learn
matter
though.
how
You
much-
learn though.
Right, it
Like
depends
some
on the
stuff,
spouse if you want to know.
some stuff you can't undeniably do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't physically feels like would it be a white man in America, but I can tell you what it's like to be a man in America. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
you relate where you can.
you have to relate where you can. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you have to be understanding that you can't at the same time and not be ignorant to
It's
say
the
that you can.
boundaries.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying? Like,
ever
Yeah.
put down one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly,
That's where
for
it
the
comes.
other, yeah.
Like if you're the white person in a relationship and you come deal with a black man and you like talking about their hair. Oh, it's like this and it's too nappy. I can't deal with that. Like don't do that. And don't be the person
And I
that be
guess that's
like,
what I be
you know what I'm saying? When they
experiencing in the
start,
world.
because you can't, like in the movie, it was a lot of
That's
racism.
that's
like,
exactly how-
bro,
yeah,
don't
exactly.
put
That's how it was
me
in the movie.
down just because it's different. Accept the differences and try to engage
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
differences.
But see, that's what I liked about him, Laura Hill. I'm not sure, Laura London and Jonah Hills, because no matter what, they still came together. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? That's not how I feel about you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they never let nobody come in between what they had going on, because that shit is real. Like, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
one of my
Like,
favorite parts of the movie is when they got back right and she was like, "Do you miss me as much as I miss you?"
Yeah, that was so
like that.
sweet.
I like that. I like that. Like I
I
felt that. That
definitely
was
got a little teary
yeah,
eyed.
that
Right.
was
My
so
favorite
sweet.
part was the juice thing when she was like, "You ain't never seen juice." He was like, "Girl, I seen juice more
Never
than
seen
you
Juice.
have."
Yeah.
I like that little
Yeah.
type. You know what I'm saying?
and
So,
you kind of thinking to yourself, has he seen Juice?
you know he has. I know.
No, they
Juice
tit
has
for
seen
tat.
Juice.
Well, I'm saying the character.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah,
see
yeah.
Juice? Like
Right.
I love the movie. I love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is probably
Akbar?
Akbar.
You mean Woody? You mean Woody?
Yeah, he's one of my top 5, man.
Yeah.
Everything he do, I'm interested in. When I heard about this movie, I knew it was gonna
It's
be
really good.
like.
And you know the part I loved about this movie, not to cut you off, was nobody outshined each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I hate when
Yeah.
star-studded movies be like everybody trying
I'm
to have the
better
main
than
role.
you,
Like
yeah.
everybody played their part so beautiful. Like it was good. Like Nia Long wasn't like, oh, she literally stood by his side the
Yeah,
whole
she
movie.
did.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was fire. I love that movie.
and all these people are pretty big in their own
They are.
right.
They're
Like,
very. That's why I say
yeah,
star-studded.
yeah.
Like,
Icons.
they're definitely names. They've had their own roles in movies. You know
And
what I'm saying? Like,
Sugar from
Kim Whitley.
Friday.
Yeah,
Kim Whitley. I couldn't think of her name.
When I saw her, I
That's
was
what
like,
we said in the
yeah,
beginning,
right.
yeah.
Yep, she
You
was-
know, I ain't gonna lie. You know who surprised me? No, Carisha, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect to see her in this movie. Like,
She did
I heard
good,
they was doing
though.
acting, but they never said what movie she was going.
when they
she
took
did
that,
good.
when
She
that
did
wig got
good.
snatched
right,
off.
them braids, right?
Look,
No, she did her thing though.
Now I like the movie, right?
Yeah.
But I do have like some critiques on it. I
course.
felt like that motherfucker was too long. I feel like all movies are too long now.
I didn't
Like,
think
why
so.
does
I didn't think
everything
so.
have to be 2 hours long? No matter what type of movie it is, they like y'all know some shit
Nah,
just
it
be
was
getting
smooth
dragged.
like
they-
a 145.
I mean, that shit was 2 hours,
I do
158.
feel that way. I don't feel like I feel
You know
like
what?
it was.
Yeah.
I was entertaining the whole
the
time.
way they
I
did
was,
it, like you know, I liked it too because they did the cut scenes like okay, 3 months later or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think movies be long when they don't specify how long time and you just
Or what
watching and watching.
happened.
Do
Like
you remember like I compare like to like not it's not the same movie, but you remember that Kevin Hart movie we were talking about that time when
Yeah.
with Mark Wahlberg? It's like these comedies
Me
now
Time, I
they
didn't like
add
that one.
every scene and they gotta drag some of
Yeah,
the shit
now
out
that
as
movie-
long as
That
they can.
didn't
That
have
movie
the
did
comic
drag,
relief
though.
for me
Yeah.
to keep me interested.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this
like,
movie kept
this
me
one
interested.
actually had the comic relief
Right.
to keep
Yeah.
me interested. Like when it started to get a little lengthy for me, then here come Mike Epps talking to
Yeah,
like,
Mike
right.
Epps.
And I
Wow, we
was
didn't
just
mention Mike
dying,
Epps.
like,
Mike
you
Epps,
know?
right?
yeah, he was a brother. Yeah,
I like his
and-
pointing his part in the movie too.
Yeah, like
he
it's certain
checked Eddie.
points
He did.
that
Yeah.
just had me,
Right.
keep me interested in the movie.
And it was
you know?
both. Like I like because it took you from loving relationship to all right, we
Yeah.
finna laugh about this. To,
Yeah.
all right, we finna go over here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
It was clever too. I think the
was.
comedy was clever. I do
much.
like,
I like it.
it wasn't just some low brow slap.
Right,
Some of them
yeah.
jokes was real. Like it was some
I like
real life situations
Yes.
involved in some of those jokes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd have went to the movies to see that.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I would definitely went to the movies to see that.
When we talked about it earlier, when they had that exchange where she was like, "So now you about to cry?"
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, like it's like
Play the victim.
Yeah,
play the victim.
They touch so many important parts on that type of racial stuff. That's what I like about it the most. Like they didn't sugarcoat it that this is real. This is what really happens. People try to act like you're passive aggressive with your racist. That's racist.
Stop
Like you
trying
know
to
what I'm saying?
stop trying to relate to me.
You don't have to. You, don't have to relate to me to understand.
And we will be compatible in the
As
ways we
people.
are. You don't have to start talking about the latest rap music, and that still happens to me to this day.
And that's why I like
when I go to work, motherfucker trying to
oh yeah,
Kanye West.
you catch an Uber, they change it instantly as soon as you get in there.
Exactly.
You ain't never heard a King Von song in your life.
Exactly. Or when you just start talking about like rock music or anything that's not
like a
of black
switch up,
culture,
yeah.
they be like, "Oh,
you know that?
you
you know what that is?
You perceive me in another way. Like I listen to everything. Don't just try to put me in a box." And that's where the racism comes.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's why I
you
say
think
I
you know
like the
me.
way he when he spoke about it on a podcast, like he really said some real shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "It's not my job to understand." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "I will never know what it's like to understand." He was like, "But we still can coexist and still be with each other as a people." You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like he said some real shit. Like I like that movie.
Facts.
Definitely 10 out of 10. I would definitely watch that shit again.
Hey.
That's
I like
the
it.
replay with TK.
I like
you know
it.
what I'm
I
saying?
like
Fire.
it.
My one spoiler alert: that marriage at the end was fire though. In the couture store, that shit was
And he
fire.
had that big
right?
ass shoe
You know
flap
what I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that shit was fire.
Diamonds in the rough. Diamonds in the rough.
Diamonds in the rough. Diamonds in the
Oh,
rough.
that'd be a fire song.
Yes.
Diamonds on my neck.
Diamonds,
Diamonds.
right, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, with
Because
y'all.
we all getting chained.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically.
Y'all know I always like to bring us higher, never lower, always. So I'm going to touch on Carson Huey Yu.
Okay.
He's 14 and he just graduated from Texas Christian University. He started college at 11, y'all. He just graduated with a degree in quantum physics.
11?
Yes. Okay.
My son in the house right now
Quantum
playing
physics
video
is
games.
a subject
Man,
that
what?
I couldn't even fathom learning about
That
at
sound
all.
like something from the Avengers movie or
So he also has an undergrad degree in Mandarin. So he fluently speaks that. And he started out at 3. His mother said that he wasn't asking for ABCs. He was asking for calculus problems. So
That's crazy.
yeah, he was
That's
asking to
not
do
crazy at all.
calculus.
That's amazing.
He wants to go get his undergrad and his PhD eventually. And his little brother, who is 11, also is about to start TCU in the fall as well for a degree in astrophysics and engineering. And when reporters asked his mom, like, what are you doing with these kids? Like, how are you doing this? She said, there's no special pill for this. All I do is nurture, and I love my kids, and I let them go in the direction that they want to go. And she said they flourish from there. So
That's fire.
I want to give a big shout out to them. They're doing their thing. They're super smart. All the kids out there who are making good grades, keep them grades up,
Absolutely.
everything.
Protect these babies. man,
Yes,
for real.
please work with your kids. Let them be who they want to be. Try to encourage their talents. Just try to let them just be them and flourish as who they are. And I'm going to end this by saying it is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to not be prepared and an opportunity come up.
I like that. That's fire. That's fire.
That's our show, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Hip Hop Millennials Podcast. We here another week, and don't forget to stream Vacation on
Stream that
all
shit.
your major platforms. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon
all
Music,
of it.
iHeart Music, whatever.
And come get some of this drip at TrueKingsClothing.com. Fuck with your boy. I got the hats. I got the hoodies. I got the shirt. I got it all, man. Come holler at your boy.
And follow us on social media platforms.
Link,
Hip Hop
like,
Millennials.
subscribe, hit the like button, all
Comment, y'all.
All right, let us talk.
Give us some
Slide in your girl
feedback.
DM. What you doing?
Yeah.
Look, okay, look.
that. Little secret of mine.
Chit chat, you know.
Yeah, thank y'all for listening, man.
Thank
God.
you.
I am Cashews,
It's your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamond.
It's your girl Taste T.
and we are
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.